Obviously not.
Reno.
Now, Reno, you actually have to have the camera up for it to show once you do it. So, I mean, just stay the fuck out the way of the camera if you don't want to be on camera.
Reno.
And put your graphic up there.
You don't like to answer the phone.
Ain't that the fucking truth? We learned that what was that, 5 episodes ago?
Yeah.
Fucking that's something that that's taking brotherly love too far. When a man won't stop calling his phone, I said, that dirty motherfucker's talking about me.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about my fucking crazy ass cousin that complains about his ex 24/7.
Well, I want to complain about my wife 24/7, and you won't answer my calls neither. So what the fuck is that about?
This motherfucker got divorced, and I gotta hear this shit every single fucking day. I'm like, dude, I can't help you, man.
Did you change your number?
Hey, Reno.
No, I ain't changed my number. I got several phones, huh?
Hey, Reno, just tell him that marriage is the #1 cause of divorce.
Yeah,
that's all you gotta do.
I was like,
ain't
dog,
that the motherfucking truth?
You want to fucking sleep around with hookers every night? You think what the fuck you think she's gonna do?
With hookers?
Yeah, he's a fucking trick. He's a
I
trick.
hope they're lookers.
Your cousin a trick?
Hell yeah, we should get him on the show.
We should interview him. That shit would be great.
KB's his name. The dirtiest dick.
He'll have to give marital advice. Get him on the show to do marital advice. Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yo, you know, one of the guys that I went to school with, man, he's like, I guess he's a pimp or something. I don't know. His name is Howie. He's got like this little thing, Howie, in the house with Howie, and he fucking has all these strippers and shit all the time. I said, shit, I might have to get him on the show. Yeah,
he's from Laurel.
Yeah, he one of them little ones. Remember them little people that went to Laurel and they look like kids and shit, like forever.
Yeah, I remember Howie.
Like
the
Love.
Asian dude?
No, he's black. Just
he's
like
black
Love.
Howie.
Love looked like a kid too.
Yeah, I remember Howie.
Be cranking, dog.
What kind of name is Howard for a pimp?
You know I went to school with Love and shit. Love's name is William.
Love.
William? I'm saying he's
a Congo player.
Yeah. He a left-hand Congo player too.
Yeah, I remember Howie from around ball briefly.
Howie was he was one of them little guys that kind of, he always looked like a kid and shit. And he had
he got
like long hair.
4 fingers. He got callous 4 fingers. I'm begging them both.
Loves can crank.
No,
Fingers.
Yo, Love will be a fucking dope interview. You know, Love did all the beats for Oi Boys and shit.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't even know that until one day he was like, yo, I should do a beat for you. I said, I didn't even know you do beats. He was like, I'm spine hitters. I said, oh shit, I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
I just
we do the interview. Are about to go to AMUN interview. I'll play the song and then we'll go into them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
hey,
so
Bubs, your mic is not even on.
Oh,
he knows that. He's being lazy. Okay, so we're gonna go with the beginning. You're saying?
No, I'm just saying whenever you're ready to go to him, that's what I want you to do. Whenever.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do like the intro. We're gonna introduce everybody, and then we can. You want to go into his song, and then go into him is what you're saying. Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, right. Pause. Right. I was
not going into anybody.
Pause.
Yeah, we're going into somebody tonight, guys.
Turn me up.
Power357radio.com. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. It's the late night luncheon, you dirty bitches.
It's time to get your lunch on with the frat boys on Power357radio.com. You dirty bitches.
Slim, you lunch.
Ladies and gentlemen, B-boys and B-girls, pimps, politicians, pickpockets, and punks, you're now tuned in to the Late Night Luncheon every Saturday night from 9 to 11 on Power357radio.com. This is the Frat Boys, you dirty bitches.
The views and expressions in this broadcast are those of the Frat Boys and allegedly do not reflect the views or positions of any entity they represent. You dirty bitches.
What up, what up? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Skrillazilla Raw. And what I want y'all to do is grab your vices and turn up your devices. Because it's that time again. Frat boys, make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah. What up? What up?
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Yo, Breeze, man, who we got in the fucking lunchbox tonight?
First, man, let me get a call sign. Power357radio.com. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. It's the late night luncheon, and we are the frat boys. You dirty bitches. Yeah. Hey, this your boy Breeze. We in this thing tonight. We're going to have a good one. We're going to party hard all night, all right? So listen, I got my man. Hold on. Who's up in this joint, man? Oh. It's my man, 50 grand. My man, 50 grand, Joe. Buck Master Tracks. What's up, Buck?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up, Buck? What's happening, Doc?
Ain't shit. Just another day, another drinking escapade. I'm trying to stay drunk all weekend long. You know how I do.
Okay, well, going around the table, you know, I see my man. Oh, this is the Adrian Peterson lookalike contest winner. My man. Oh, to the E, to the N, to the O. It's the dirty one. My man, Reno. What's up, Reno?
The lunch out with Dirty Harry.
Shit. Ain't shit. I'm just watching some porn on my phone. I can't see you guys or hear y'all, but hold on, I'm jerking off.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
Yo, I think he actually is having a freak off or something during the show.
Reno's back for real.
Hey, man.
I feel like he's greasing himself with fucking baby oil right now.
Diddy oil. Look at me, Diddy oil.
What's up, Reno? How you doing, dog?
I'm chilling like a villain, son.
What's up, man? Okay, let's keep it moving. I got my man.
Can't complain.
Is that my boy, man? Is that my man, Shirt Game G Major?
You all ready? You all fucking ready?
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm up in this bitch. I'm up in this bitch like a dick rag. You heard?
Yes. I heard we had a special guest this evening, but we're going to get right back to him, okay? All right?
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, I can't forget about my man. He be holding this thing down every week. You know what I'm saying? It's my man, Skrillazilla Raw.
Thank you. You've been beautiful.
Skrilla.
Oh man, just drinking beers, man. Beers after beers after beers.
I love it, man. Hey, man, like I said earlier, man, we got a special guest this evening, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. We're gonna have a good one, man. This is gonna be a good show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stay tuned. But I have to complete the cipher. You know what I'm saying? He's the man that keeps this thing together. You know what I'm saying? It's everybody's BFF. DJ Bubs Biggs. What's up, DJ?
What's going on, everybody, man? We're going to have a dope ass show tonight, man. We got special guest AMUN Ra, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. You didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's my motherfucker.
It's about to be crazy this evening, man. Skrilla, what's happening, man? What's up with you, dog?
Oh man, you know, man,
What's poppin'?
ain't nothing going on but the rent.
But the
Gotta
rent.
have a J-O-B if you're gonna get with me.
Damn. So is that the song Wifey be singing to you?
Nah, dude, I'm singing that song. Shit, wife, you spending money so fast, I might have to find me a sugar mama to keep on fucking giving her money.
Damn. Oh my goodness.
Talk to Howie.
Sugar mamas are good.
Exactly.
I'm Reno. Sugar mamas are good.
Oh, fucking Reno. He likes them gilfs.
Yeah. Oh. What, grandmas in love with their friends?
Grandmas, I like to fuck.
Damn. What's up, Kim? What's happening, Charlie? What's happening? All right, yeah. Oh, we got.
If you notice, I've been dealing with the young bitches lately, though.
Hey, look,
Oh, you ain't fucking with the wrinkles no more?
Nah, man, I got the 20 to 30-year-olds, just the young bit. I'm back on my young bitch shit.
Going hard.
That's how it always
Literally.
happens. That's how it always happens. You're always on the young bitches until you see their grandma. Next thing you know, you chasing the bitch and she running away with her walker.
Damn, dog.
Reno shows up with a bag of lollipops and shit. Be like, hey, what's up, babe?
Damn.
Yo, let's get this fucking show started, man. We got a fucking incredible guest tonight. We're going to play a little music just as a tease, and then we're going to come back with AMUN on Power357radio.com.
It's the Frat Boys on Late Night Lunchin, featuring AMUN on Power357radio.com.
Yo, Kinetic 9, the time is now, so strike. Believe me when I say, we all flawed. Yeah. Believe me when I say,
your ancient future is now. Welcome to Kinetic.
Yo, Kinetic 9, the time is now, so strike. Believe me when I say, we all flawed. Still doesn't remove the fact that I'm God. Cypher divine, the sun always shines. All the way down to the fiber like melodies. I maintain the strive to stay alive. In the world of missing north, that's where I thrive. As a young youth, participated in crimes. Exactly how I acquired the name B9. The rest were inspired by blunts and cheap wine. Soon became room to a soldier in no time. It's the hidden light shining bright through the mic, inner sight, reignite, wrong or right, black and white, flight or fight with all my might, day and night, eternal life, on guide, can might motivate, higher heights when I write, I invite the types, that is like the Canaanites, I was spikeless, I recite, death to our parasites, peace to you neophytes, have no fight, it's time to unite, like Jedi Knights, lace up your boots tight. Yo, a great lyricist, dope beat is my therapist, no mumble jumble, you can't spit it as clear as this, stay on my humble, I carry what others fumble, on my grind, yearly depression, that average crumble, the best not nearly, I'm human, though I may stumble, the back on my grizzly, got you asking who is he, spit this for your conscious, I don't need it, I want this, in my hunger mode, look what I done accomplished. As the sun shines, I'm inclined to transmit these rhymes to the center of your mind, hoping to reach you this time, teach you that you're divine, your body is your shrine, keep refraining from that swine, eat foods that are alkaline, green leafy vegetables, citrus fruits, spring water, alkalized spices, nuts and roots, then poof, you'll be disease and virus proof, the living truth, I will reincarnate when I'm in the booth. Many are called, only a few are chosen. Who? Many are called, only a few are chosen. What? Many are called, only a few are chosen. How many? Only a few are chosen. Like few. Many are called, only a few are chosen. Who? Many are called, only a few are chosen. What? Many are called, only a few are chosen. How many? Only a few are chosen.
Power357radio.com. We are Late Night Lunchin, baby. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches.
Hey, yo, man. That thing right there, just like rock, man.
Yeah, that shit was kind of scientific.
And that
Word.
That beat sound like some breezy type shit. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Good, thanks.
That thing right there rocks so hard. Oh, my goodness, man.
Give thanks.
Hey, Skrilla, bring him in, Skrilla.
So, how do I? Let me just get the words here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, we now have the man, the myth, the legend. That's right. We're talking about AMUN Ra.
Yeah.
Now, for those that don't know,
Tell him, Skilla.
AMUN Ra is known for infusing his music with African spiritual science, the right knowledge, and cosmic consciousness. I mean, this motherfucker's like a rhyming Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's all I got to say about it.
I give thanks.
That's what it sounds like to me, man.
Yo, go ahead, Breeze.
How you doing, dog?
Hey, man, life is great, man. Can't complain. Glad to be alive. I give thanks for another opportunity to be with y'all. Second time on the show. I give thanks, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, listen, we play your shit and we enjoy it, and we're gonna enjoy you this evening.
Thank you, bro.
We're gonna enjoy you.
It's good to see you.
Pause.
Hey,
No
listen,
Diddy.
Listen, you know, I'm saying this is the late night luncheon, so, you know.
Facts.
Don't get offended over the silly shit we do. Okay?
Come on, man. I'm silly as well in my areas, man. I'm a comedian, really. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Well, you're right in this evening.
Yeah. I'm not new to this.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead. So hold on. Let me just jump in here real quick. So, I believe the last time you were on the show was maybe a year ago, and I wasn't there. Like, I missed out on the whole fucking experience, right?
Oh man, Skrills, man, it was actually in 23, bro.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Right.
It don't even
it don't seem like that though. It's like it was yesterday for real though. Time's speeding up and shit. Word.
I feel like it is. Like shit is crazy. That's what they say. They say when you're young, time moves slowly. But as you get old, time moves faster than a motherfucker. And I'm old. I'm like Santa Claus old.
And plus, time gets more valuable the older you get.
Actually, to add on though, we're going through a dimensional shift, so time is actually speeding up. Really, our dimensions are shifting. Our solar system is gravitating faster and is connecting with different galaxies. A Sirius star constellation coming into the effect. That's why they're saying the red planet. You heard about the red planet they're saying now. So shit is actually really speeding up. You know what I'm saying?
So like, speaking of that, break down like the science of how like the music, like that, pretty much. I guess from like maybe the late 70s to the early 80s through there somewhere it began. I guess it did. Break science of how that started speeding up.
Right. Well, actually, when music was created and began, it was the natural instruments, natural tones, the drum, wind instruments, and things of that nature. Until like the 80s, they added the electronic, and when they added the electronic instruments, it sped up the frequency of the music, and that in turn sped up the frequency of the planet. So we're vibrating. We're not vibrating in a natural state, which is the ohm C. I can't remember the octave at the moment, but we're not vibrating with the vibration of the planet. The planet is speeding up, so we're speeding up as well. So everything is kind of out of wax, but we're coming to an apex of this, and it's about to balance itself out. You just got to really just maintain and try to keep your heart light as a feather as this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? We're in the time that the ancestors prophesized about. We're in those times right now, so that's what's going on. The information age, the AI, all that shit, that is actually speeding time up. You know what I'm saying? Time is basically an illusion. It's not linear as they say it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure y'all know about all of that good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had another question.
Time is definitely
slipped right out of my mind. That shit. That's crazy. Yeah.
It'll come back.
Let's talk about the album, man. Let's talk about the album.
Let's get into it.
Okay, Skrilla, what you got for him?
So, tell us about the album.
Yeah.
Well, it's the title is Only Built for Nubian Links. My third project with my producer, my soul brother Jehudi Arsar. It's featuring the Wu-Tang Killer Bees affiliates, as well as a special guest appearance by Capadonna. And yeah, man, it's my best work thus far. I've been climbing the Wu-Tang ladder for many years, at least 10 years. I'm finally connecting with the guys and putting out this good music. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what affiliates are actually on this record?
We got Solomon Childs from the Theodore Unit, Timbo King, Kinetic 9, aka Beretta 9.
Okay.
And we got a special guest appearance by Capadonna.
Shout out to Capadonna.
Yeah, and my producer, Jehudi Arsar, he used to produce for Harlem 6. He was known as Big Deal. So he's a official Wu-Tang affiliate producer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah.
now my guy, I don't know if you know this, but you probably do. But my guy is Sammo Hung, and he is also a Wu-Tang affiliate. Like he wears
Yeah.
the W, you know what I mean? And
That's
shout out to Sammo Hung.
he with the Black, not the Black Knights, but North Star, right, from the West Coast.
Vegas Clan from DC.
Oh, my apologies. That's right. That's right. The God. Okay. Yeah. I don't know him personally, but I'm familiar with his music.
Yeah, he's fucking dope, just like you are, man. I'm gonna have to,
Connect us.
reach out and connect you guys, because I
Yeah.
mean, I would love to hear that fucking record. I mean, Sammo Hung and fucking AMUN Ra.
Let's make it
Why
happen.
wasn't that done yesterday? That's all I got to say about
Hey,
that.
hey, all things in due time, man. You know what I'm saying? So when the shit will line up, we'll get it together. I'm ready. I'm down for the get down though.
Now, this is the thing, right? I'm sitting here and I'm listening to you, and we're having this conversation. And I'm looking at your bio, and it says you're from Athens, Georgia.
The classic city, baby, home of the Bulldogs for you sports cats out there.
So as I have this conversation with you, like, what the fuck happened? Like, I don't hear no you in your voice. I mean, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, how did you like completely go a different direction than all of Georgia?
Yeah, I'm a multi-dimensional being, man. I'm universal. You know what I'm saying? I just so happen to incarnate in Athens, Georgia. You follow what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was never really in tune with the Southern energy like that. I'm born and raised. I know all Southern shit, both sides, but I've always had a different way of thinking. You follow what I'm saying? I've also I was a mass communication major at Clark Atlanta University, so I know how to articulate as well. You follow what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a traveler, you know what I'm saying? I got family all over. As I go back and forth to Detroit, New York coming up, Atlanta, I'm just a universal being, man. I can't be trapped in one box. I'm just, I'm everything and nothing. So you can't, if I didn't tell you I was from Athens, you wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what
And
it
that's
is.
exactly what I'm saying. I haven't heard shawty or you.
Yeah, it's not my vibe, my energy. I was never attracted to that, man. I'm
Now
always,
this
you know
is
what I'm
the thing.
saying?
I was doing a little research, and I was watching one of your old videos with you and Dirt Reynolds, right?
Yeah, that's my man 50 Grand. Actually, not to cut your wisdom, they got a show tonight, Low Down and Dirty, with they're opening for Bubba Sparks. Y'all familiar with Bubba Sparks?
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah,
So obviously I'm a big Bubba fan, right? And one of our friends of the show, 66240 from West Virginia, actually was part of the New South I want to call it an umbrella. Maybe it was a stamp or a label, but
Yeah.
like what were your moves like with Dirt? Did you move with others like Bubba or just Dirt Reynolds?
Let me break it down. I'm a little older than them cats. I'm 53. I'm a little older than them, so I'm like a pioneer original MC out of Athens, one of the first really
Okay.
to put this shit down. I actually my first piece of wax was with Colt Ford. Y'all familiar with Colt Ford?
Are you fucking serious?
Check it out in 1988.
You
follow
got
what
a
I'm saying?
record with Colt
Yeah, I
Ford?
was beatboxing on this joint in 1988, and
Lord have mercy.
at the same time, I met Jermaine Dupri during that year, and he produced my first demo. He was 15, so I'm different from that whole movement. That when they came to Athens, I was in Atlanta in school at Clark Atlanta. Then I had moved to Detroit. So by the time I moved back from Detroit to Athens in '98, they shit was popping. I didn't know nothing about it. You follow what I'm saying? And actually, Bubba Sparks is basically he's like the protege of Low Down and Dirty. Really, he got their style, but because of his skin tone, he was able to get on and not them. You follow me? They never got the recognition they deserve to. I just want to give them a shout out because they opened for him tonight in our hometowns. I couldn't make it because it's at 9 p.m. I had to be here. You follow what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Well,
peace
we
and Low Down
thank
and
you for
Dirty.
being here. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
no doubt. No
Now,
doubt.
Bob, I want to go in this. I want to go into another record from the album, and then what we can do is I want all you guys. I want my brain trust here. I want y'all to start thinking, start getting your minds fucking racing, because we got to get some questions for AMUN Ra, because this is a big fucking night.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no doubt. And while we're at break, I want everybody to go to the YouTube page and share this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right, man. Power357radio.com. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. is the late night luncheon, and we are the frat boys. You dirty bitches.
It's the Frat Boys on Late Night Luncheon, featuring AMUN Ra on Power357radio.com.
Ayo, Kinetic 9, the time is now, so strike. Believe me when I say, we all flow. Said hip-hop was the new religion. Back in its day, when knowledge was just laying the basic foundation for the law body nation. Since that rhythm was the height of operation. Moving 120 while stacking up dead presidents. Just through the Lord Kent, yeah, red chassis came through the door, spoke on the door. Yo, they'll never say why. They're bombarding you with the AI. On some other may I comply or die. Total control is the reason why. The shadow government, the all-seeing eye. Now they're acknowledging UFOs in the sky. The vaccine did its thing, don't believe the media, it's all a lie. Hypno, crypto, cash in society. Clone neutrinoids, no variety. The man from planet Risk disciple, sun cycle recital. Your melanin is vital for survival. Put down that Bible, pick up a rifle. Segregate, separate, know they genocidal. Know my many titles, amber like devils. Malevolent disagreeables, the transparent ones. Melanin recessive, satanically aggressive, the destroyers of nature. Know this, yeah, those that choose to hate you are skin and kin. Gen existed before men. Is it live or Memorex? Digitized alien tech. Don't get tripped, literally protect your neck. Dimensional chip, spiritually in full effect. The rhyme god, the grind god. Back on the set like Inspector Deck. It's a killing spree. Boom killer beat, stinging lyrically. The archive in the back of me. Illicit mastery. And your tempo, bless it with the lingo.
Fire, Armageddon, warfare, strategic. Courses iron made it for torture reaches. Sources say you use sorcery. The creator endorses me as food for thought. No pork and beans, electrolytes for my appetite for nourishment. We live off molecules that's fundamental. On the streets there's conflict and issues. Subsidiaries, penitentiaries, and cemeteries. House units, the squatter rights. Key speaker holding the silk height. Metal top process of liberation. Conservative with conservative information. My arm reach stretches, wingspan progresses. Superman, aliens that superseded the order of the union. Sun, moon, and children. Newborn builders, the grand censorship.
You got to be like the ram, like AMUN. You see what I'm saying? When they run up, they don't give a fuck. They just, wow, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what we want. Motherfucker just fall out. You know what I'm saying? Hit him so goddamn hard, the motherfucker ram just collapse. Motherfucker just collapse because you coming with that full force.
Power357radio.com. We are Late Night Luncheon, baby. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. You dirty bitches. For those that just tuned in, yo, I was fucking texting like a motherfucker, man. I ain't even gonna lie. But for those that just tuned in, we got AMUN Ra. You know, I was trying to reach out to another friend of the show, Kane Mayfield, because I feel like we need to connect these two. And AMUN Ra, give me a short, give me something short, AMUN. Are you AMUN?
What, you talking about give you some short, like a verse or something that you're talking about?
No, like something short. Like you can, AMUN Ra's too many syllables. I'm pretty fucking drunk right now.
That's just 2 syllables. You can see, call me AMUN Ra.
Okay,
AMUN Ra.
AMUN. I like that.
AMUN means the hidden light force, the hidden one.
Okay, I like it. The hidden light force. So I'm listening to this record, right? And I'm thinking to myself, we need, and I actually just reached out to him. We need to connect this guy with Kane Mayfield. What do you think, G? Like, this is definitely somebody that Kane should do something with, right? Wow. She said, let me put my headphones on, motherfucker. I was eating fucking a fish sandwich.
Yo, definitely. I definitely you can rock that shit, yo. Him and Kane would definitely, man. We go hook him up. Man, yo, we about to make some things happen for our brother AMUN Ra because he comes in and blesses us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, good thing you came through, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, we can make this
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I give thanks.
Yeah, no.
Now look, I'm looking at this, and it says that you've been MCing since the age of 14.
True, that's facts. Actual facts.
So what actually got you started? Like, what made you say, you know what? I want to go from writing, you know, short stories to MCing. Because that's how most of us start. I know that's how I started.
Well, like most of y'all, like I said, I'm 53, so I was born when hip hop was born. So since its inception, I've been hip hop. I've been living it. I started out breakdancing and popping. I did a little graffiti. I received some turntables and a mixer from my parents at 14. And I started mixing and cutting, and I started beatboxing for a few crews around town. I felt I could rhyme better than them, so I just started rhyming. I was always attracted to words and word play, period. I just fell in love with the music like y'all did. You know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah,
it.
that's fucking dope. That's fucking dope. I'm gonna open this up to all of the frat boys. Breeze, you got a question for Amul?
Yeah, I got one, man. Okay,
What's up, Breeze?
let's look at it from the consumer point of view, right? You know, I'm a consumer. You know, I like hip hop music. I like good shit, right?
Right.
Tell me, why would I buy your shit?
Well, let me start off like this. My music is not for everyone. You follow what I'm saying? I'm here with a specific mission for 1%, so you may not feel that shit. If you don't feel it, then it's not for you. I'm not really concerned with record sales and things like. I didn't get in it for that. I got in it to awaken my people with consciousness. I'm on the same lines of KRS-One, Dead Prez, Public Enemy, Gil Scott-Heron, Last Poets. You know what I'm saying? X-Clan. I'm on that frequency. I'm the continuation of that. So I don't care about the loot. I work so I make money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't it for me. As long as I can reach who I'm supposed to reach. And again, we 1%ers out here. So that's about what, 144,000. You know what I mean? So I ain't really here for nothing but to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And right now, like I said, the time we in, this dimensional shift, certain people are yearning for this type of information. So that's why I'm here with others. I'm not the only one. I'm just the one doing it in my sector. You follow?
Okay, so for ignorant bitches like myself,
You're
who are
not
the
you're not ignorant.
1%?
You're not ignorant at all.
It's just something I wanted to say, but who
Yeah.
are the 1%?
Well, I'm sure you're familiar with the doctrine of the nations, gods, and earths, right? 5%ers, right? So
Okay.
you know about all of that. The 85ers, you got the 10%, you got the 5%. Within the 5%, there's 1%.
Yep.
They got a little more information, a little more spiritual, cosmic knowledge, and that's what I represent.
Okay. Hey, yo, man, you got some heavy hitters over here, man. We know that shit.
So
good.
what makes
I feel like that.
You were talking about the nation of gods and earth, the 5% doctrine,
Yeah.
and they're the 5%ers.
Right.
What is the 1%? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you consider yourself the 1%?
As I stated, the 1% has got a little more knowledge, a little more information, a little more spiritual knowledge. 5%ers, their job was to awaken the black man to who they truly are, gods and goddesses on the planet. But the 1%ers, we take it a little farther than that. You know what I'm saying? When you're ready to go a little farther than that, that's what we're here to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm no expert, don't get me wrong, but the nation of gods and earth, I feel, was like or is a foundation
right
to go on to higher
right
knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
it gives you the basics.
That's what the 1%.
On how, you know what I'm saying, on how to learn.
Right.
First of all, it teaches
Right.
you how to learn, how to memorize things, and it gives you all that the knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding to be able to step on to something else to overstand.
There you go.
Else, you know what I mean? So that's the way I always looked at it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it's all stepping stones, man, to get you back to who you truly are, basically, for me.
Where
know
did
what I'm saying?
Did you start with the 5% nation, or where did you start?
Actually, at 16, I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, and that kind of gave me knowledge of self. From that point, excuse me, I was studying the Nation of Islam, Farrakhan, and shit like that. At 21, I became in tune with the Nubian Nation information through Dr. Malachi York, and that really put me on my path to research everything and just always research and never believe what you're told. That's basically what I got from that, and that put me on the point to where I'm at now, man. From that point at 21, I just went out and started searching and doing the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Meditating, doing everything I need to do to become more in tune with myself. It's all about self-discovery. They got you thinking outside of yourself when truly the creator and your ancestors are within you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what scroll was the one that did it for you, that got you like boom?
Honestly, man, it was the Pale Man and Birth from KMD. Y'all familiar with the group KMD?
Yeah.
So
MF Dome and all them cats. I was working at a theater in Atlanta off Buford Highway. It was a dollar show, right?
Buford Highway.
And the brothers was coming in all white through the Ansar stage, the Ansar phases, and I met Birth, and Birth tabliqued me with the Pale Man. And he came over to the crib. I had the magazine. I think it was a Right On or a Source, and he was on in an article of him and his group in there. So we traded. I gave him the magazine, and he gave me the Pale Man. And from that point, it was open for me. You follow? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No doubt, bro.
Yeah.
That's peace,
That's
man.
what's up.
And I've been trying to get in touch with the brother since then, and that was 93. I haven't he like disappeared like a week or two after he hit me with the knowledge, man. It was crazy. And I
Oh, he-
still haven't talked to the God.
Shit, man. He chilling. He's doing his thing, I'm sure, man. Peace to the God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pete, if anybody get in touch with him, get at me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm rhyming, really rhyming now. When I first met him, I was kind of like a student, and we did a song together. We wrote some shit together. He was like, "Yeah, you coming along?" So that's 93 now. I'm evolved now. I've mastered my craft. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So, Spade, do you got any questions for the brother?
Man, I don't have any questions. Questions ain't what I got. First of all, I want to congratulate Brother AMUN Ra for still being, man, first of all, you 53?
Yeah, man. Yeah, yes, sir.
And you're still, don't you call me sir. I work for a living.
I can
call
dig
you
it.
sir. You my OG.
It's respect. Respect go both ways, B. Respect go both ways. I got you.
But no, like honestly, until Bubs, like I heard of you like in passing. I heard of you in passing, you know. I work with Bubs at the radio station in DC and everything. I've heard of you in passing, but like to actually see you and to hear you in your not dissertation in your Discord.
My transmission.
Yeah, your elocution, man. You're a brilliant brother, man. And I just want to say, I pray to the Most High that you continue rocking.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Really.
I'm like, yo, this is him.
Yeah, thank you.
See some cat like younger than me. But no, that's dope, man. That's dope. That's
thank
dope,
you, brother.
man.
Thank you,
As
brother.
a son of hip hop, a son of the bebop, son of the boogie bang, I admire you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
So let me ask you a question. So how did you go about opening up for James Brown, yo? Because I'm like, I'm literally like in awe right now that you opened up for James fucking Brown.
Yeah.
Because they thought
like tell us about that shit.
And I'm on rock.
Like right now, bro.
I'll break it down. I was in a group called Pure Energy with my ex-wife and I. Y'all was talking about marriages before we came on. I'm in my second marriage, 13 years now, and I'm blessed. The first one was 7 years, but we came together to create music, I think, and we created 3 albums. But anyway, James Brown was performing in Macon, and we was making noise in Macon. I got a call from a promoter. They wanted us to open for James Brown, and we did that in Macon, Georgia, man. It was amazing. Probably around like 2005, 2006. It was amazing. I met the guy too. He got little hands. He's got little hands. He shook his hand. It was like, smaller. He's a little dude, man, but powerful energy, yo. I gave him a CD and everything. Yeah.
So hold on. So you're telling me that fucking James Brown,
the Godfather of Soul.
The Godfather of Soul was like, yo, I'm coming to Macon, Georgia, and I want an MC to open up for me. That's fucking crazy.
It wasn't him that called me. The promoters of the show contacted me. You follow what I'm saying?
I just think it's amazing that he was so progressive.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. When you're on the level of a James Brown,
James Brown,
one of my favorites.
We're not talking about
a master.
Yeah, we're not talking about Tom Brown. We're talking about James fucking Brown.
Right.
Well, you know what I mean? And that would be like if Chuck Brown,
him
rest in peace to the homie, was like, yo, I like that dude Skrillazilla to open up for me. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. It was amazing, man. Dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
Dope, man.
That's beautiful, man. And that just shows you the way that hip hop transcends. Go ahead.
Hey, frat boys, but y'all see, that's like you just said, Skrilla. That's how it transcends because it went from one generation to the next.
It continues.
There's continuity,
evolution,
continuity, conscience.
Yep.
Continuity of conscience. And you know that James Brown didn't know how to read music at all.
Right.
Straight from the essence. Brown didn't know how to read music at all.
But that motherfucker knew how to throw a show. When that motherfucker would get down on his knee and they would throw the fucking cape on him and show.
Without James Brown, we wouldn't have the samples we used in hip hop, early hip hop. You follow what I'm saying? The Godfather of hip hop, really.
James Brown,
and he was rapping too. He was rhyming too.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is I want to go. Do we have another AMUN Ra song? Because like I'm all in.
I was gonna ask some
questions. I'm loving this shit.
This is amazing.
You can hold your motherfucking question. Okay?
Okay.
Because we about to listen to some
y'all lunching.
shit.
Y'all lunching.
Late
The
night luncheon.
beers are flowing.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Breeze. Hit the call
Yes,
numbers.
sir.
All right, here we go. Bubs, you ready, Bubs? Power357radio.com. We'll be right back, you dirty bitches.
Prepare for the dimensional shift. Welcome to the sun cycle.
Everybody woke.
What?
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Who?
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Oh yeah?
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Alright.
Everybody woke. Everybody
It's
woke.
about time.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
About 30 years behind.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Rejoice.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke. Everybody
I'm so proud of black folks. Now everybody woke. We know about the poison and the weed that we smoke. We know that meat that we eat causes heart attacks and strokes. We know that politics is a joke, so most of us don't vote. And it's a fact. All of us that arrive here by boat. We know that aliens exist and UFOs be cloaked. When they trick the whole world with the vaccine, we said no. We know that religions were created to give us hope. I so shock you, using the chakra of my throat. Add this to park slope, I flow over musical notes. And I've been dope before any of that whack shit you wrote. Before you was woke, I've been dropping them down to your quotes. Now,
Everybody woke.
What?
Everybody woke. Everybody woke. Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Oh yeah?
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
That's what's up.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
It was written though.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Hieroglyphs and the stamps.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
Yeah.
Everybody woke. Everybody woke. Everybody woke.
The autobiography of Malcolm X in 88. Since then I've been awake to the things that propagate the hate. Thus I create to decapitate all snakes by using lyrics and beat breaks to set the record straight. Come follow me now. See glass from the past like a time machine. The ancient future is now awakened. You solar beings. The spell has been lifted. Dimensions have shifted. It has begun. You see the downloads from the sun. They can't trick us no more. We ain't afraid of popo. Turn off the radio. The frequencies are killing you slow. And we already know that fake food got to go. Only organic, homegrown, not the clone GMO. Word. Peace to all my folks that are woke all across the planet. Remember, everything you have experienced has prepared you for now.
Everybody woke. 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 Everybody woke.
Power357radio.com. We are late night luncheon, baby, every Saturday from 9 to 11. If you're just tuning in,
I'm woke like
we are rocking with AMUN. Yo, Drunkle, I know you had a question for him, so I'm going to go ahead and extend this to you, my brother.
Thank you. I got two questions.
Oh,
What's in the TARDIS? That's all I want to know. That's the first question. What's in the TARDIS?
This the elixir of life, my man. The elixir of life in this motherfucker. That's what's in there.
Drinking water? Drinking water?
The elixir of the gods. No, it's not water.
Okay.
But I do drink water. I do drink water all day. Not on this occasion.
I try to drink water as least as possible because you know what fish do in water. So I'm not really trying to mess around with fish. But I got. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So you say you don't drink water? You got to get some water in you, man.
I do drink water, but I know what fish do in water, so I don't drink a lot of it. I drink a lot of beer, so it's got water in, I guess.
But check it out though.
It's got water.
You know what's better for you? Like watermelon juice. Get you a juicer. I just recently started juicing, and that's the liquid that's in our body is more composed of the fruit juices, not the water. You know what I'm saying? So you can just get more melon juice and things of that nature, yo.
I actually read something about that. Hold on, Buck, and then get ready for your next one. I actually read something about that where, if you think about it, like back in our origin, right? We wouldn't have actually been cupping water from a river and drinking it. We would have been getting the water, like you said, from
the
watermelon.
Fruit. The fruit.
And watermelon, you know, as much as people, you know, don't like watermelon, watermelon has actually more water than most fruit.
It does. That's why it's called hence watermelon. You feel me?
Hey, you know another benefit for watermelon? Watermelon is
Yeah.
also good for the yang. If y'all ain't know,
It does. Blood
yeah,
circulation.
it's good
True
for the yang.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, keep
And it
wifey
makes your
happy.
semen taste good, just like pineapple.
Pause.
Check 1, 2.
Pause. Yeah.
Watermelon.
So
Or
Hey,
so she
hey,
said.
hey, let me jump in. Hey,
That
let
what
me
she
jump in. Let me
said.
jump in.
All
Hey,
right,
hey,
peace,
hey,
bro.
I got a question. Hey, I'm Reno. I'm
What's up,
Reno.
bro?
What's up, man?
What's up, Reno?
Yo,
Peace,
so
man.
have you ever worked with any you say you from Georgia, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So have you ever worked with any Georgia artists, say like Andre 3000, Dungeon Family? Yeah,
Uh,
those cats.
It's funny you say that. I'm gonna break it down real quick.
Question.
In 1990, when I moved to Atlanta, I was introduced to my manager Ian Burke through the demo I did with Jermaine Dupri. Research Ian Burke. He's like the gatekeeper of Atlanta music. He's founded all the original Atlanta music when LaFace came to town, right? He founded Outkast, Goody Mob, Organized Noise, TLC. I was on that roster before Goody Mob or Outkast. Goody Mob was the East Point Chain Gang. Outkast wasn't on the scene. TLC was TLC without Shorty, without T.I. wife was another chick. So I was on that roster, but the music was so too deep right then, they couldn't fuck with us. They didn't know how to market the shit. They wanted somebody straight from Atlanta with that southern drawl. I didn't have that. It was me and my man from Detroit and another brother of mine from Athens. We didn't have that southern sound. So to answer your question, yeah, I was in that circle. I was living off Stanton the Low. I met Rico Wade at his family's hair salon, and they had a video store too. We was always supposed to connect. He said, "Yo, come to the dungeon." Tell I never made it to the dungeon, right? So then we got management a year later. He's like, "Oh, you the guy they talking about?" I'm like, "Yeah, and you the producer they talking about." We already knew each other, right? But
Yeah.
we never got to do nothing. They found that me and my crew we dipped and did it independently because they weren't fucking with us. We weren't trying to play the game. You follow like what's going on now? We wasn't trying
Oh
to play the
yeah.
game. Not saying that anybody approached us like that, but we just wasn't with it. We was young cats. I was from Athens, my man from Detroit. We weren't taking none of that stupid shit. And they was trying to make us sound, they wanted us to sound like somebody else. Right. So we did it independent. But skip to the future. When I got with Pure Energy with my ex-wife, I bumped into Rico Wade, went to the dungeon a few times, gave him some music, and he was gonna sign us to a production deal. But that never manifested. Then the God passed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was in that
Oh
circle, man.
yeah.
I was in that circle. And I opened for Big Boy when he came to Athens at the Georgia Theater. You can Google that. The show online open for Big Boy.
Okay. That's what's
Yeah,
up. That's what's
yeah.
up.
I was heavy I was heavy from 90 to 93 in Atlanta, man. 96, and I moved to Detroit and we did our thing in Detroit from like 96 to 98. And I came back and I've been doing it independently and by myself solo since then.
And
So, yeah.
go ahead, Buck. What you got this?
Hey,
What
so
question do you have for
I
Amun
got
Ra?
another question. So I got like I got like
That's
three
right.
I
quick
bet
questions.
you do.
Three
Hit
quick
me.
ones.
Hit me.
All
Hit
right.
me.
So one of my favorite down south rap groups is called Dirty Boys. I'm pretty sure you heard of them dudes. They're still kind of low key. Dirty Boys. They're
Where they
like
from?
they're from Montgomery, Alabama. Montgomery,
Oh,
Get the
Dirty
Alabama.
Boys. Yeah, I
flow,
remember them.
Yeah,
I
Dirty
remember
Boys.
them.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
like people was
yeah.
comparing them to Outkast of Alabama or something like
Correct.
that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yep.
remember them. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Love Us or Hate Us is one of their probably their best albums. But anyways, that's just a little side thing.
Got you.
So the next question I have is who is your favorite underground artist, rapper today? Because I'll tell you who mine
Wow.
is.
Wow.
I got a good dude. But I'll
Who's
let you
when you say
I like
underground? Go ahead, bro.
I like Norman Sand. That's my dude. Norman
I,
Sand. If you ain't
I ain't
heard of
even
him, you
up
can
on him. Yeah.
yeah, just look him up. Just type his name on Facebook, and you'll see his videos. Man, this dude
Okay.
is like he is so good. Me and you
All
were the
right, Buck.
same.
Come on now.
We're about the same age. I'm
Okay.
55. You're 53. So now
Okay.
my
Okay.
segue
Yeah.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
my
Wow.
third question is, what was the first hip hop song that made you say, "Man, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life"?
Word.
Exactly. Bring him some heat, Buck. I mean,
As
god
What
is.
is
damn.
Hold on.
You've
Hold on.
been
Hold on.
talking 20 minutes about the second question.
Nah, he
So,
cool.
yes, I
He
I had to
like the
good.
build it
third
up.
question.
I had to
Yeah,
build
but
this
he's got
one
to
up.
answer one of
Hold
them.
on.
I mean,
When
god damn.
you say underground, you mean that's already out or just underground? Period. Like.
Well, just somebody who's not in the mainstream in
In
the
the
limelight
ground.
Mm,
of like you're not going to hear on the radio, you're not going to hear on like Shade 45. You're going to hear on independent shows like this, but you'll
mm.
also see a cat like getting his stuff, getting some money. I mean, there's a couple other cats I like too nowadays, but I mean that dude is like
Like
you just watch
YFN
his
Lucci.
man when you watch his videos, it's just like It's just
Norman.
Norman saying one guy with a camera, he's just freestyling or just doing his rap. And there's no flashy stuff and money
Bree, shut
and
him down,
cars and
Bree. Shut him
guns and
down.
shit like that. But
shut up.
Kid's real nice, man. He's real nice. I
I'm gonna
think
check for
he's
him.
gonna be the future of the hip hop. But the segue of that other one is
Buck,
what was the song
God
that
damn
made
it,
you
Buck.
fall in love with hip hop?
I got you.
Okay.
That's a good fucking question because I only really listen to like early early 80s, late 90s East Coast hip hop. That's all I really listen to on a regular. I don't even check for new shit. Just cause I just don't do that because I don't know. It is what it is, but that's a good fucking question, man. Off the top, man, I would have to say, and they ain't even really popping right now, but the Underachievers. You familiar with the Underachievers?
Underachievers, yeah.
Yeah,
but I mean like the original old school song, like when you was 13, 14, 15 years old, what was that song that made you say, man, I'm doing this forever?
Yeah, what is the reason that you decided, yo, I heard this record and now I'm about to be a motherfucking MC?
I got you. I was just answering the first part of your question. You
I
said who was
appreciate
underground cast, right? So I would have to say, man, it was the Fat Boys, man, the Human Beatbox, man. That was it.
Which one? Stick 'em or Can't You?
I think it was called Human Beatbox.
Yeah, Human Beatbox was good.
Buck the Human Beatbox. Yeah.
That was it. So I started beatboxing first.
Yeah.
I was known as the beatbox wizard. I was the best in my town. You follow what I'm saying? So after beatboxing for a few crews, I felt like I could rap better than them cats. So then I started singing. So that was it had to be that, man. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So you started out beatboxing?
That was another part of hip hop b-boy culture that slept on.
That was my shit.
The beatbox.
Yeah.
I was
hey,
nasty.
you know, I met I met, God rest his soul, man. The dude was fucking nice as shit. Cool Rock Ski. So Cool Rock Ski was fucking dope as shit. I seen him at the National Hip Hop Museum in DC, man. We talked a little bit, and I told him the story. I was like, I know the frat boys are probably pissed off. I'm trying to get some talk time. But so
go ahead.
So it's a nice little hip hop, National Hip Hop Museum. It's an award. They're recognizing pioneers of hip hop. And I told him the story, man. I was like, man, when I was a kid, man, I saved up my lunch money. I went out and I bought that same Fat Boys tape you bought too. Right.
Yep, you know it.
I sat there on like, it could have been like, Thanksgiving break or Christmas break. And I wrote every freaking lyric to every song down. And I still have the cassette to this day. And man, the brother was so cool and genuine. I was like, man, I was like, I'm around all these celebrities. KRS-One was there, all these other people, but I only wanted to see Cool Rock Ski because that was my dude, man.
Fat Boys, man.
Yeah.
Run DMC, of course, Fat Boys, and LL Cool J was my man. Though when LL hit this scene, that changed me. And then when Rakim came, that's when I said, okay, I can do it like this. I know how I can do this shit.
Yeah.
How you know what I'm saying? So that's when
he had that offbeat rhyme flow was like crazy.
He was dropping knowledge too.
Oh my God, he was, man.
Yeah.
So AMUN, just to let you know who Buck is, right? Just to let you know who Buck is. So Buck is actually a Uber,
a hip hop phenomenon.
He is a Uber for the National Hip Hop Museum. So one day when you come to DC, he will pick you up.
Yes.
He will pick you up at the metro station.
I'm coming.
Or the Amtrak station, and he will take you to your performance.
Hey, give me some shows, yo. We'll have Mike Real travel, man.
Yeah, I love it. Let's do it.
I've been to DC once, and that was for the Million Man March. I was there for that shit.
I was there too. I was there too. Oh yeah, I was there, man. I was there.
Man,
yes, sir.
Powerful, right?
Yeah, it was a great movement, man. I loved it. It was so much fun.
No violence.
Let's go into his second part of the question, because Buck could talk for fucking ever, right? So his second part of the question was, what song made you say, I'm gonna be an MC?
He already answered it.
Skrilla, you fucked up, Skrilla. I know you blow.
Yeah.
Already answered that question, Doc.
He said the human. Hold on. Let me put on my thinking cap. Hold on. The human beatbox.
That was the song that made me want to do hip hop.
That was the record. I
What's the
thought you was
record?
gonna say like I
What's up,
don't know,
buddy?
like fucking Rakim. I ain't no Joe
Nah,
or something. You
nah,
know me?
Fat Boys came
You
before
played the
Rakim. I
drums.
wanted to do it before that.
Yeah, way
Fat Boys
before.
became
Yeah.
before LL Cool J and all
No,
that
no, we
shit.
talked
I'm
earlier
early in
when
this
you had
shit,
your
for real.
Yeah, they were
look,
Disco 3 at
huh?
first, you know what I
You
mean?
say you live
Yo,
right
Yeah,
here.
Disco
Reno,
3,
I
that's
see
right.
you like at the bar or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Nah, it was Prince Marky D. Prince
You
Marky
say
D made me want to rap. Prince
you live
Marky
right
D from
here,
the
right?
Fat Boys, the Puerto Rican
Yeah.
brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was tight. He was
He was
tight.
nasty, man.
He
He's
was.
like
come here.
he was like the first Joel Ortiz to me.
Fat and
Yeah.
nasty.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
both from Brooklyn
Yeah,
too.
he-
Yeah.
yeah.
Joel
He
Ortiz
was
is
a mix.
nasty.
He was a
He one of
perfect
my
mix of
favorites.
Joel Ortiz and Heavy
Thank
D
you.
and whatnot.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
Well, color me
R.I.P.
fucking surprised, okay? Because not in a million years, as
Right.
long as I've been interviewing people, have I ever heard that the Fat Boys fucking
Was
inspired
inspiration.
them.
They were serious back then, man.
The Fat Boys are back.
Yeah.
They were the greatest that could never be whack. Yo,
Exactly.
Bub, let's go to some music because motherfuckers is lunching out. Like Reno's ordering fucking food from the carryout. Hooligans driving around. I think he might
I'm
be
in
a
here
fucking Uber or a Lyft
I
or
I'm in
love
here
it.
something.
smashing shrimp
Let's
and
play
whatnot.
some
You know what I mean?
AMUN Rob, man,
Hey,
because
bro, you
this shit is crazy.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
As you was talking, bro, I was loading the song as you was talking and shit.
Well, you always
One
on it.
last song to play.
I'm not. You on it.
We got one last song to play, and you got to give your brother Bubs, little heads ups. So give me like 10, 15 seconds, but just babble your mouth for like 10 seconds.
So hold on.
Hey.
Did you not hear AMUN Rob? He literally just told you. Zilla, you must be fucked up. So even he knows how the fuck I'm feeling right now. I've been drinking, I've been smoking.
Smoking,
Hey,
and I'm
ain't
feeling
nothing wrong with that,
right.
baby. The sacred herb. Yes, sir.
Well, Power 357
Hey,
Radio.
this is the livest radio show I ever been on right here, man.
Solomon Child,
Man, Rob.
massive deal, indestructible, Captain America shield, strategize on the battlefield, government, so the weapon they conceal, this the OG drill, sneak attack, lyrical kill, deep cover, we the gunners, they the runners, music for the soundtrack, reenact, reconnect, still break a neck, ballad on the flex, gladiator, eliminator, Denzel, equalizer, St. Geek, power driver, Destiny Child survivor, Death Wish, Bronson, live from the slaughterhouse, where the weak is forbidden, killer bees, straight stinging, murder, aroma in the air, lingering, the bottom line is a different kind of so go and get whoever you want, we'll be waiting for you when you send them.
Hey yo, Solomon, my verse got him hollering. I'm clobbering, whack MCs and goblins. A game chick is only good for swallowing. In my ghost face chamber, vocals hit you like a banger. Blah, blah. Take this blow to your temple, overture the instrumental. The truth is simple, check my credentials. These songs is a ritual. Knock, knock, who is it? Mr. Metaphysical. Remember, the universe is mental. The 85 are religious, but the God is spiritual. So don't run up on me. I still keep it on me in case a devil try to harm me. My ancestors warn me in a vision. Yo, people transmission. Don't trust politicians. Follow your intuition. Listen. Who killer bees on a mission? Cleansing the airways like slaves that kill Christian. Masters, racist, bastard, pro-black galactic, electromagnetic. Keepers of the secrets. I'm on Rise Solid Child's real hip hop like Wild Style. Crooked Spock on the mic. Transparent night, reptilian types. Transform at night, but if your third vision is right, you can see them in plain sight. Yikes. Let there be light. What Kim Woo one may ask. Kim Woo represents the Kemetic higher sciences and the wisdom of the universe. Kim Woo. AMUN Rob, Jalubi, our star.
As a rule, no attempt will be made to give exact years, though they are a record. We will use the nearest whole numbers as the method for presenting these historic events. When referring to an event as of 1 or 2 millions of years ago, we intend to date such an occurrence back
Power357radio.com. We are Late Night Luncheon, baby. Every Saturday from 9 to 11. God damn. What a way to end a fucking interview. That song is fucking plain.
Word. Yo, that was featuring Solomon Childs from the Theodore Unit. Ghostface
Yo,
homie.
what the
Word.
fuck?
Word.
Yeah, that shit.
Word. Give
Yo,
thanks.
I'm gonna be listening to that shit while I'm jogging
Hey,
tomorrow.
it's a good listen. It's a 25-minute joint, man. You can play that shit and you're gonna get the jewels you need right then. See, my thing is, the attention span of the people are real short right now. So I'm gonna hit you real quick like that, hit you that shit, and it's gonna cause you to research the information. I just want to add one thing. I want to wish my producer, Jehudi Asar, a heavenly happy birthday. The God passed. His birthday is today, right? But he passed
Rest
8
in
days.
peace to the homie.
Yeah, he passed 8 days after released the last album, Only Built for Nubian Links, and we had just mastered our sound, found our sound. Our sound is kind of like a Gangstar mixed with Wu-Tang, Kim Wu, MC and a producer. You know what I'm saying? But the God passed though, so I'm restructuring. I got to restructure, find producers that can kind of imitate some of the energy that he had. But it kind of fucked me up when he passed, like out the blue. This is the best shit we've done thus far, and then the God passed, man.
It's
But happy
crazy,
birthday,
but
brother.
this happens. This
Yeah,
happens.
I know.
Kane Mayfield, like I said, one of my favorite MCs, his producer Headphones passed. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the homie
Wow. Yeah,
Headphones.
rest in peace, man.
So this shit does happen.
Yeah.
Like back
It's
in the
weird.
day when I was doing the label thing, one of my MCs passed. Shanova Novinsky. Rest in peace to the homie.
R.I.P.
Hell yeah.
Rest in power.
It's what you do from here that honors that producer or that MC. So just keep on trucking, brother.
Yeah. That's definitely that's what I'm doing. Working on the next project titled Kim Woo. That was the name of our group. So I'm 4 songs in. I got Timbo locked in, Solomon locked in, and Beretta 9. I'm hoping to get Capadonna for a verse on this one. He gave me a drop on the last one, and a track from True Masters too. True Master gave me a drop on my Tribal Core album 2 years ago as well, on the Strength. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I made a song. Jehudi sent me a track for this album before he passed, so I made a song out of that. It's called Jehudi's Theme. Jehudi's Theme is streaming everywhere. Check it out. Dedicated to the God. But yeah, happy birthday, Jehudi, man. He's with us right now. I was supposed to come on.
Happy birthday.
I was supposed to come.
Birthday.
I was supposed to come on 2 weeks ago, but shit wasn't lining up, and now I know why today is today, because Jehudi would have been here with me. You feel what I'm saying? He is here with me. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go ahead and go into all of your socials.
Yeah.
And go ahead and plug all your shit, because we get ready to go and we about to launch the fuck out.
I can dig it. Well, you can go to my main website, which is amunramusic.net, amunramusic.net. I'm on IG, amunra7, amunra7. Bandcamp, amun-ra.bandcamp.com. You can just Google Amun-Ra Athens, Georgia. Everything's gonna come up, man. Everything. And I got wax. I got CDs. You can get the wax at elasticstage.com. Amun-Ra7. Yeah, wax and CDs too. Just Spotify, all of that, everything. I'm here.
I remember when I was like 21 years old, this bitch fucking dripped some wax on my nuts.
Hey, you a wild boy.
Skrilla,
you wild, Skrills. You wild, Skrills. You a wild dude.
I want to thank Amun-Ra for coming out and fucking with us tonight, man.
Hey,
We've been playing some real dope fucking music, yo.
It's been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Thank you.
And please stay for the rest of the show. You don't have to leave. Some guests come and they go, they leave. Please stay. Lunch out with us.
I'm gonna chill with y'all. I like y'all, man. I'm gonna chill with y'all. Thanks for having me.
We like you too, Amun.
I just want to say this to the MCs out there, the upcoming MCs. Be conscious of the energy you send out to the universe, because it will come back. We're in the dimensional shift. People are yearning for this information. So those that came to bring forth this positive, enlightened information, the time is now. Do your thing. The time is now. They're ready for you right now. That's it. Peace, y'all.
That nigga Spade look crazy as hell.
When don't I, motherfucker?
Yo,
I like
for
Spade.
now
That's my
on, we
man.
need to
Peace,
have
Spade.
Spade come on
Peace,
the show
God.
with Vaseline on his lips.
Oh man.
Against Sandler, yo.
Hey, Diddy in it?
Giggity, giggity.
No
Giggity,
kidding.
giggity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
Yeah, man. But no. It's really dope. It's really dope having you on the show today, AMUN, man. That's pretty fucking dope, man.
Thanks for having me.
Ever since Bub said you were coming on, I heard a few of your tracks. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, okay, he dropping some shit.
Yeah.
And,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I talk every day for a living. I weave words.
Oh yeah.
Word.
But you dropping some shit right there, man. I like it.
Hey, keep shining your light.
Hey, Buck, what we
Thank you.
drinking at tomorrow, man? The Defenders.
Huh? Hey, hold on, Spade. He's not
Man, they
signing
won the
autographs
Super
tonight.
Bowl,
He's
dog. Ain't no
not
more
signing
Super Bowl.
autographs tonight.
Hey, I got to come to
Hell
DC
yeah.
and fuck with y'all on the real. For
Hell
real.
yeah.
Oh my God.
For real.
No, I'm serious. Come on,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm gonna come up there.
Let's do it.
I would love to
please.
get
That
fucked
one.
up with y'all, man, and hang out and shit. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Show me the DC hip hop life. You know what I
I
mean?
don't get drunk. I get awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
what's
get
up.
drunk. I stay drunk.
That's it, baby. Get awesome. I
I'm
love it. I
entirely
love
too
it.
sober for this conversation.
Hey, so
Done
What's
got
going
it.
on with Mike?
Spade, yes,
Not
the
much, brother.
DC Defenders won last week, and I was on the
That's
show,
right,
but
they did.
Yeah.
I don't really remember being on the show, but I was on the show, and I was fucked up, yo. I was
Hey,
fucked
Buck.
up.
Hey, Buck. We
I
got
like
video
y'all,
proof of
man.
you being on the show, brother. It's all good. We got proof.
Hey, I'm up here at Baltimore at my lady's house right
Okay.
now,
Yeah.
and we just went to the African American Festival down here up here in Baltimore.
That's
So
what's
it
up.
was
I was
pretty
down there
dope.
earlier.
Who the?
Yeah.
No,
So-
hey, G, you was down there? Why you ain't hit me
Yeah, I
up,
fell up
bro?
in there early. Hey, I wish I would have knew. I definitely would have.
That's why I
We're
was
gonna
late
have to
in
start
coming here
connecting on shit
because
like that.
we had
Yeah.
to park at Mondawmin Mall. We had to park at Mondawmin Mall.
Damn,
and
I
walk
got
all
in
the
the
way
club.
to
I got in there. Oh, that's
Yeah, man.
crazy. Yeah,
G
that's
was
not
like,
right.
yo, I'm G
Away,
Majors,
dog.
bitch. Open up the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a good
Open
look,
up the door, you whore.
I could have at least gave y'all a ride to where I parked. God damn.
So,
Yeah, that's a
so
hike.
G, this is the thing. Let's talk about this shit because I know Baltimore right now. Hold on, I'm having some fucking technical difficulties.
Oh shit.
So
baby house right now.
I know Baltimore
Oh, is
right
that
now
east?
is like, what the
Baltimore,
fuck just
inside.
happened there? So I know Baltimore
Red
right
Eagle.
now is really going through some shit, man.
Yeah, we up in arms about BJ, man. Rest in peace to BJ. We
So
waiting to see the body cam footage. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
because I
Wow.
mean, the police are actually saying that he shot, either at them or he shot
Yeah.
back at them.
Yeah, but the eyewitnesses are saying that man had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on. He was running for the subway. He didn't have a gun. He didn't point a gun. They saying the cop, as he was unholstering, shot himself in the foot, possibly. All this is alleged. So until the
Right.
body cam footage come out, and it's taking a long time to come out, so I'm wondering, are they like we gotta fix this somehow?
So why do you
Wow.
think
the
that?
fucking evidence.
So why do you think the fruit man was targeted?
He wasn't even on duty. That's what I'm saying. He happened to be.
He wasn't
if
even
you-
fruity at the
if you-
time.
more than ever, the history of, well, I can't say more than ever because the 60s, 70s when James Brown owned that strip, it was lit. I wasn't born yet. But these days, the avenue is always lit, all from top to bottom. It's like a party out there. But it's like that every day. And there's no shooting and stuff. It's a bad neighborhood, but everybody know
Pennsylvania
everybody.
Avenue, for
So they
those
out
that
there.
don't know, but go ahead, G.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
avenue?
but
Pennsylvania
whatever,
Avenue
Pennsylvania
in,
Avenue.
in Baltimore.
They
Yeah,
call
Baltimore.
Penn North. They call Pennsylvania and North Avenue the epicenter because that's like
It's
the middle
wild
of
right there.
the city.
Yeah, it's
But
wild shit right there.
yeah, something popped off up there, and there's always a large police presence. And it's a very open air drug market, and the police don't bother them. But whatever
Right, but
happened
this
that
shit
day,
normally don't happen. And see,
yeah,
that's
whatever
why
happened
I'm
that day,
thinking like this is a little crazy, right? Because
it
this
is
guy's been around Baltimore forever, and this has never
forever.
happened. Why?
And they already sabotaged him, saying that he's on the sex offenders registry list. They're saying that he's a multi-felon. But if you look at his documentary that Fox 45 did years ago, he was talking about, how, he Muslim, whatever type, I don't know, but The guys are up there. The guards are up there in abundance. Probably up there now still. Different sectors of different Muslim types of situations. I'm not versed, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I
they up
understand.
there.
I mean,
And it's,
Baltimore has a lot of different Muslim sects.
yeah,
Sects.
yeah.
I
Basically,
can't say that word.
he was. I'm gonna say this. He was a real Muslim. He wasn't a Shia Muslim. Shia Muslims, do that thing while they in there and they come out and be smashing ribs and ham and cheese sandwiches and shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're waiting to see the buddy catfish, man.
He wasn't no jailhouse Muslim.
No, he was a city of gods
whatever he did in the past, he did in the past. But he was a very, very outstanding, positive guy. People can't change, man. People can't change, and people do turn their lives around.
Now let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate real quick, because I mean that's what we do here, right? So from what I'm reading as a bystander, I'm seeing that the cops came to him for whatever reason, and that he had some type of satchel or book bag. And he switched it from his back to his front, and he ran, and they're alleging that he let off shots.
No. Yeah, that's what they're alleging. So we're waiting to see, man.
My thing is, why did he run? Like, you're talking about a guy who walked around Baltimore City with fruits and fucking horses for fucking years and years. I mean, I know I've seen him. I never bought fruits from him, but I saw him.
Skrill. You live life. You and my man Bubs, y'all live life through black lenses. Y'all do that. I respect y'all loyalty to that. But
but we're not black.
You can never understand what we feel when we're around those pigs, man.
Kick that knowledge.
Never.
Kick that shit.
Never.
Facts. Facts.
We turn into bitches. We turn into bitches. We be enraged bitches, though. We be enraged bitches. We be bitch ass niggas to be ready to die for it. But it's a mix that's so you angry and scared at the same time, man. You can't feel that.
Yeah,
you're right. We will never
lifelong.
Throw a damn king cobra in a pit full of mongooses.
But in this case,
throw a mongoose in a pit full of them.
But in this case, if he was doing nothing wrong, like, it's kind of like crazy for him to, make a fucking mad dash for it. And I understand.
I get it.
Sometimes, sometimes we put ourselves in these fucked up situations. You know what I mean?
I could do the Angel Slayer thing too. I get it. I just don't want to get it.
No, I understand. I don't think this should have happened. I don't think this should have happened. But if he let off shots, then I understand. But if he didn't, then I don't understand.
Get it.
He was running for the subway. You all know public transportation sucks.
He pulled his gap, man. He got tired of the pigs. He pulled
his
gap.
AMUN.
And let
Can
one
I add
off.
on real quick? I was a film major, media. I wanted to be a news broadcaster, right? But in my core classes, my third year, my professors told us, like, yo, the media, we don't give a fuck about the truth. We want sensationalism.
Exactly.
I quit school. I quit school that year. That was 93. That's when I came in touch with the knowledge. I didn't want to do it anymore. So you can't believe none of that shit they put on the media, man. That shit is designed to keep you distracted and to tell you lies. I learned firsthand. I was a media major. That's what they told us. Like, fuck the truth, sensationalism. So you can't believe none of that shit. I'm talking about none of it. The shit they showing us right now, anything they show y'all, you can't believe none of that shit. Because everything they teaching you is incorrect to keep them empowered. I'm not saying they, I mean the power elite. You know what I mean? Y'all know that shit. Y'all know that
Breeze,
shit.
do you know about this at all?
Just a little bit. I'm
When
not
did this come up?
I'm not gonna say I'm well versed on this subject, but I just know a little something.
Okay, so I saw it, right? So I saw it, and I've seen the Fruit Man before. That's what we're lovingly calling him right now, the Fruit Man.
I'm saying I've seen the horse-drawn carriage Fruit Man. Yes, I've seen
absolutely every day.
When did this happen?
I didn't
Jay,
live
when this
far.
happened? Sorry, I'm out of the loop.
I didn't live far here when
2 or 3 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago.
Okay. I don't know where the hell I've
been the last couple of days in
Baltimore
City.
Today they had their procession today. It was beautiful.
North Avenue
parade situation. Yeah,
It happened on North Spencer. That's one of the most busiest intersections in West Baltimore.
North.
Oh, it
Absolutely.
happened. Yeah, it happened.
And there's
I
no,
mean,
and there's
right
no
there,
cameras
where
of
it was
this. Is
fucking
there
jamming.
videos of this? Is there videos of this
No,
out
there
there?
are. It was done right at the subway station on upper ground. So there's hella cameras on
Subway
the stores,
station.
the library, not Pratt Library, the main city lab. No, the main city library.
Yeah, right across the street from CVS.
Now, they didn't need to shoot
15,
him 20 times.
everything right there. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
that
like I
too.
said,
That too. That's a whole nother thing. But they
That
say
is
when
a
the
whole
cop
nother
goes,
thing.
the cop has
well,
to.
no, I'm
They
just
say
saying,
cops
like,
got to empty their clip. That's what I'm hearing. But it is what it is.
Wow.
Once you
well,
pull it, you got to keep
there's
pulling
a
it.
thought.
Gotta empty
Well, I
their
mean, like I
clips,
said,
huh?
as Amon
Shit's
Ra
deep.
said, the media is complicit in the videos that you guys. I'm a medical death investigator. I'm not a cop, but I've been involved in this. I've been a paramedic for
Fucking
35 years.
pig.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm not a cop. I am not a cop. But my point is that
I smell bacon.
everybody's hot, everybody's angry, and nobody waits for the truth. And journalism
Real
these
shit.
days.
Real shit.
And journalism these days, it's about who can get the story out the first, not
Absolutely.
who can get the story correct.
The truth out,
And
right.
Yeah.
So again, my thing is, as G was saying, where's the body cam footage? Where's the video? So, and this one I got to sit there and say, and as a guy who came from PG County, you should sit there and say, "Oh, the white man's the problem." I said, "Well, in Maryland, Baltimore, the mayor's black, the police chief's black, so, who's controlling the narrative for the thing?" And again, like, we want the truth. I mean, the truth, will set you free. It's a beautiful thing, but let the freaking videos. But my thing is that I will say, from the perspective as being a prior military, and Spade will tell you too, you shoot until the threat is done.
I get it. Yeah.
I've seen, we've seen it too many times where somebody,
If I draw my weapon, I'm not wounding you.
Hey, let me
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry,
AMUN.
my fault. Let me add on about, you said the mayor's black, the chief black in Baltimore. Do me
And the governor's black too.
Research the black boule. Then you'll find out why those people are in those positions. They're not really here for the people. The boule means to report to the king. So those they may be people of color, but all skin ain't kin. They may be in those positions, but their job is to uphold the power elite. You follow what I'm saying? So you can't even black boule. Research that.
I'm the most anti-government government employee you'll ever meet. So
this is my whole thing, right?
To you.
So dealing with dealing with people that have mental problems, right? And I'm not saying the fruit man had mental problems, but I know that from dealing with people that have mental problems, they be wilding the fuck out.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a link. I have to send you the link of his documentary so you can see how articulate he is or was.
It doesn't matter.
But I gotta send it to you because I can't give you the mental thing because he's a very articulate.
Take that shit,
but
G.
some of my best friends were articulate, but they crazy as a fucking motherfucker, dog.
We all crazy.
We can't
paint.
We can't paint every emotional human being, white, black, Chinese, whatever. We can't paint every emotional human being as mentally unstable every time something happens. And we use it how we want to use it. White guy does something. Oh, had a bad day.
I never said that. I said that motherfucker's crazy.
I ain't say you said that. I didn't say you said that. I didn't say you said that. This is how shit go. The little kid got cheeseburgers after shooting up a church or school, whatever the hell. A lot of brothers don't really make it out of any situation.
Everybody wanted the body camera footage. Everybody wanted body cameras. Everybody wanted. We want body cameras.
That's all I'm waiting for. But for now, I'm going to choose to believe what I want to believe.
Now they don't want the body cameras. Now the criminals don't want it because here's the beautiful thing about live PD. Everybody hated live PD. And I remember, you screw up Charles County, St. Charles, Charles County down there, Calvert County. And I was laughing. I'm like, the best thing about live PD and the best thing about cops, and I know cops was edited, but live PD was a little bit better because it truly showed people acting stupid. And in a natural environment. So and again, it wasn't. You could say you had the black cops, you had the white cops, whatever, but it showed people acting stupid. And it's like
we
you
are
get there and
all
going,
emotional human beings, and when we're under the
absolutely.
gun, we all go stupid. We all do.
That is true.
There's
And you're
only a
right. And you're
handful.
right,
There's
G.
only a handful to get straight up, articulate, and ready. Those are usually
Like you
lawyers
said,
or ex-lawyers, or my dad's a lawyer, or
yeah.
my dad's a cop,
Oh, well,
or a judge, or
do
something.
you know
They be
who I
ready for the
am?
war. The rest of
Do
us
you
are not
know who
really.
I am?
Me and
Do
you
you
used to
know who
play
my father is?
PUBG. Oh, you talking? Who I'm talking to?
You're talking to hooligan. But look, hold on. You're right.
Yeah, no, hooligan.
100%,
We
right?
used to play
But hold
PUBG a
on,
lot.
G.
I don't know
You're
if you
right.
remember that, but
100%. You're
Hooligan,
right.
hooligan. Hey,
100%.
G Major,
Motherfuckers be
I
stupid
am
as shit.
fallen.
Look, this is the thing. You're right. 100%. When we get pulled over, we get emotional, right? Everybody gets emotional
You're
because they're
getting a
caught off
ticket.
guard. They're like, why the fuck is,
no, some people. Okay,
now
with
white
that
motherfuckers be
emotional
like,
factor is
why
what I
would you
mean
pull
is
me over?
okay. One person, yeah, somebody will go react that way. Somebody will clam up and don't have shit illegal about them, but they just so tensed up and scared that
They're
they're going to
Moabs.
fuck the situation up themselves, and the cops
Talk about
count on
this.
that. And then you got some that do
No,
know
they
they got
did
their shit
Mops and
together, and they're gonna
Moabs.
be
They dropped the
aggressive. Why is
Moab.
you fucking with me?
Mops don't
My
go
tags is
300
good,
feet
my
down into the
license
ground.
good, I got insurance. Why is you fucking with me? It's all emotional. It's different kinds, but it's all the
100%.
same.
And the thing is, there's a difference, right? They're trained to deal with emotions, but we're not.
They
We're
were
not.
Moabs.
We're
No,
not trained.
but
You know what I'm saying?
they
They're
should be
trained to
better.
deal
They
with
should be
that
better,
shit.
but they also train to de-escalate, but they never use that tactic.
They're
De-escalate the
supposed to.
situation.
They always escalate it
They're
because when there
supposed
is
to. But
nothing,
in
they'll
this
say you're nervous. They'll
particular
say you're acting
case,
nervous. Duh, you're
in this
a cop.
particular case, if shots were
Who are we
fired,
talking about here? The police?
yes, we are talking about the police.
Who
So
said
the
that?
police, for those that just tuned in, the police are trained to de-escalate, supposedly. But my whole
I
thing
can't
is, if
tell.
shots were fired,
Shoot to kill.
if shots were fired, then
If a threat
I
is posed,
understand.
you shoot the
Because,
threat.
but this is the thing: if shots were fired, then 100% these cops are wrong, and that's the reason why we have to wait for what? The body cam.
That's my whole point. That's my point. And
but guess
people,
what? We
as
don't
right
do
now,
that, G. We don't wait.
we
We
do.
fucking
We have
talk
to.
about that shit. We say, oh, the
The camera
motherfucking
footage ain't
pigs,
out, so we
they
have to
did
wait.
that
But
shit. Or,
we're gonna,
man,
yeah,
Slim,
that's
he's a
gonna
drug
happen.
dealer.
That's gonna
You need
happen.
to
That's
stop
called
that shit.
guilty till proven innocent, or vice versa. That's gonna happen. It is what it is. It's part of the order.
Speaking of guilty until proved
What
innocent.
happens the majority of the time? Majority of the time, what is it?
Well, the cops always been
I
off
can't
you,
give it a majority.
except for
I can't give it a majority.
except for the guy that put his knee on fucking George fucking Floyd's neck. He didn't get off. That motherfucker went to jail.
Yeah, he did.
He's like one of the only motherfuckers.
It took a whole lot to force that. They didn't want to do it, but it took a lot to force it.
Well, that's what the unions
Mosley,
do. They protect the fucking police. It's not right, but that's what they do.
Now we in the same book, and we just passed one. We passed the page. It's about 3,000 pages, but page 7 we was on together. You know what I'm saying?
So look, talking about guilty until proven innocent, right?
We in the same book, but we ain't always on the same page. I got you.
I want to go into this R. Kelly shit.
Oh,
so for those that don't know, R. Kelly,
you should know.
R. Kelly is alleging. He's alleging that the prison fucking guards and the warden that they poisoned him.
Yeah.
They caused him to have an overdose.
Really? Wow.
Did they piss on him? Did they piss on him?
No.
So my thing is,
they gave him some organic ox piss.
Grilla, what is it?
So what they're saying is that because pretty much his trial was a sham.
Mm-hmm.
And that he knows it now, and that his lawyers are, looking for an appeal, right? Because that's what they do.
Right.
They're trying, yeah.
That they're trying to take him out before he can prove that his trial was a sham. How many people actually believe it? Believe that shit? And I'm gonna go to Breeze. How do you feel about this R. Kelly shit?
Fuck R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll omit myself now because I don't.
I hope
you know, love the music, but nah, I don't care.
I piss in a bitch's eye.
Yeah, fuck him.
I think about it every night and day.
Can't play his shit.
Twist down that chest.
Spread my butt and fly away.
Fuck that.
Oh shit.
I mean, how many people are buying into this shit? Like, is it really a conspiracy to keep R. Kelly in jail? I mean, we're talking about a guy who literally was fucking imprisoning fucking young females.
Hey, Skrilla, I get, yeah, that too. I don't really care about R. Kelly, so he's in there for the shit he did. I'm with that. But when you got all that money he made, they're going to keep him in there so that they can handle all that money. He made a lot of money that he didn't
and
make.
he get the bitch's pussy wet too. He gets that motherfucker wet. I still fuck my wife to R. Kelly.
Did he piss in the pussy or what?
You wouldn't have to
Sometimes
suppress
I
the
do.
truth. You want the truth to be exposed. Why it just so happens conveniently that he just so happens to come across these ailments when he's exposing the truth.
You're right, man. You're right. I'm with you.
Truth only offends the guilty. He know he went to a damn kangaroo. And now I'm not saying I'm not playing devil's advocate for his ass because not that many people are going to corroborate the damn story.
Yeah, he did what he did, but yeah, he the label got him in a situation where he's in there because we already know it. Not quote unquote the quote unquote thing. Everybody does it. Everybody fucks with the kids in the industry. Everybody fucks with everybody in the industry. It's not just Diddy. It's not just R. Kelly. Everybody does it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck with me.
They just got caught.
When you fuck up a deal with the wrong person, or you ask for more on your plate, like R. Kelly probably was like, he said he couldn't read. He was just doing stuff as he was doing it, not getting residuals or points. So all these hundreds of thousands of records that he done wrote and made, produced, he don't get paid off. He got paid when he did it. You know, people like Pharrell, they were smart. Neptune's worked with literally everybody in the industry, and they banking, but R. Kelly wasn't smart enough to do that. So the label is like, he's getting smart. He wants his shit, and he's entitled to his shit because we do owe him. We owe him something, but I ain't trying to get that motherfucker these billions. I ain't trying to give him these billions.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jackson said the same thing. They had Michael Jackson living off a negative credit, but Michael Jackson was Sony.
Ain't no billion.
And when he bucked back, they like, nah. Prince, same thing. He got rid of Warner Brothers, and they owned his name. He was like, fuck my name. You know?
So you think that's what this is about? You think this is R. Kelly trying to get paid for everything that he's done?
He's in there for what he did. I'm gonna give him that, but it is a bigger thing.
I mean, we all saw the porn. I mean, Skrilla, that shit puts us in trouble.
We're gonna drag Tory into it. Tory fucked the system.
Tory Lane.
Tory made them pay for all them samples on his first album. He put them in the negative on his project. The next project he did all original, made a big bank, big dumbass bank, and they hated it. He worked the system, and he was ready to do it again, and he did it from jail just now. Well, you know, kind of just now this year, whatever, last year, whatever. I think Kendrick and Drake kind of shadowed it, but yeah, he made bank again.
Totally off a topic. So it's amazing to me that Canada actually has like its own radio stations.
You said off topic, and then you go to Canada.
It's because you were talking about Tory. Tory's from Canada, right?
He's in jail. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But he's from Canada. So it's
I was
not
relating it to the
off
situation of people bucking the system. I was relating it to people bucking the system.
I mean, Tory Lanez was he was processed because supposedly, you know, or allegedly, he shot fucking Meg the Stallion or John the Stallion.
Have you seen that being debunked like crazy this year? Have you seen that being totally debunked?
The other girl.
100%. That's why I brought it up.
I had a Mississippi.
I brought it up. You said, why did I bring it up?
Didn't he get stabbed up?
Yeah, he got stabbed up by
stabbed all the hell. They say Rock Nation.
Poor guy.
Motherfucker stabbed him up and threw up the diamond.
Yeah, they threw up the diamond just like they did when they shot up Cameron. Right here in DC. He was just minding his business, driving his pink Lamborghini.
I remember that.
Oh, and for those that don't know, like Cam actually did a record about that shit. And he was like, yo, I saw him throw the diamond up.
Yeah, he changed
Suck
that story
a
so
dick,
many times.
no
Man.
homo.
Damn.
Even on
That's
that
my
It
guy.
Is What It Is show, he changed that story twice since being on that. I'm like,
well, that's what you do, right? You got to make shit
care no more.
interesting, right? Because you got to think about it, G. Our
He
lives
was going
really
at it with
aren't as
Hov at that moment,
interesting
so
as
he
our
wanted to.
fantasies.
Yeah.
You know, like all I do every day is go to work. I'm not just gonna say I go to work. I'm gonna say some cool shit like, yeah, you know, today, man, I was ducking and dodging. Ducking and dodging what?
Dipping and diving.
You know what I mean? My son has to wear that fucking that burqa or mask or whatever the fuck Breeze calls it. He's got ops. Does he really got ops?
It's a
He
ninja.
had the YN uniform on.
No.
So that brings me to a good fucking question, right?
What's that?
So the globe, the fucking social media as we know it, they all speak of the YN. Is it okay for white people to say that?
No.
I'm saying young neighbor.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with YN. YN is cool. Yeah, you can do that.
That's why it's YN.
Exactly. Yeah, that's cool. You can
Want
say
to
that,
borrow
bro.
some sugar?
Hey, what's up, my YN?
YN, right.
Yeah. I was behind one. I was tempted to go live. I was behind one. I'm saying one like a suspect, but I was behind one of them at Fred. And dude had on a shiesty. He had on a fucking black hoodie.
90 degrees outside.
Right. Absolutely. 99 degrees. He had on. You could see that he had on jeans, but he had on some Adidas sweats on top of the jeans. I'm like, is he trying to lose weight? He should be running and boxing like Rocky or something. What the fuck? But that's literally what they do. It's really their.
I cannot understand that for the life of me. I got a 13-year-old daughter, and I can't understand it.
They gotta stay.
Hey, I got a 14-year-old daughter that does this. She does it.
You need to beat her.
My daughter.
We need to beat
South Carolina,
our
but she does it.
Yeah. My daughter don't do it to the extent, but she'll wear some long sleeve shit. And it's 89 degrees outside. Like, what's wrong with you? Her response is, "I'm gonna be inside. It's gonna be air conditioned inside." Like, nah, you look crazy though. Yo, don't do me like that.
Outside with the hoodie. She be outside
for real.
Oh
yeah,
man.
I don't understand that shit at all, man.
It was like a homeboy. It was cat. This dude had on a whole North Face hoodie. I'm like, nigga, it's
crazy.
YN.
Man, they're gonna start falling out. There's gonna be some health issues, man.
I don't understand it at all, man.
Deprived of oxygen and all kinds of shit going on.
You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna jump out there. I'm gonna be the tall nail. Fuck it. These little niggas need to be shot.
Damn.
You go look for ops. You gonna make yourself a
I think if we can redirect the energy, man, to some positive shit that'll help, but
kill them all.
I don't know about that. Not all of them. They may have reasons.
You say you want to be the long nail. What was that reference?
You know what? One thing I do notice.
Tall nail gets the hammer first, so I'm gonna stand tall on my shit.
I had to catch that.
These little motherfuckers, they need to be put. They need to be. No, y'all want to go look for ops. You don't know what the fuck
I get in that mood.
We just gotta redirect the energy, man. You gotta give them something to aspire for.
Thank you for
That's
the
all.
motivation.
Because we was wild coming up, but we had somebody that kind of guided us. We had people that could guide us, though. We just got to get back into that. There's a disconnect between the elders and the YNs, right?
Go ahead, Reno. What you got to say about that shit?
Huh? Oh no, I be seeing the little niggas all the time. They cool with me.
I love
Yeah,
them.
they cool. I don't have any problems out of them either. But it's you know.
Yeah, I don't have no problems even.
They seem to stick together. They seem to be unified.
I
At least
tell you what
one
it is
power
though.
that too.
It's the
I
reincarnation of
doubt they're
that
unified.
it's the reincarnation of that warrior spirit energy from our people though. That's
Yeah.
what it is. If the energy is not in the right direction
Not
because of the
tamed. It's not
media, the
tamed.
music,
It's
and
not.
things that nature.
It's not trained. Yeah, it's
Right.
not trained
But
right.
the
Yeah,
power
it's not
elite,
contained. Yeah.
the power elite knew this time was
It's
gonna come and gonna happen. So that's why they directed the
it's
shit
like
the way they doing
it's
this
like
shit.
X. Hey,
Yeah.
man, it's like X-Men before they meet Xavier. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
So we
Whether
gotta
they meet Xavier or whether they meet
right.
Magneto.
They
You know
powerful.
what I mean?
They ain't for
It
the
got to
shits
be
at
honed.
all.
That craft got to be honed, whether for evil or
Right.
good. It got to be
They
honed. And
they
these
here to
dudes just lost.
they
All
here to
them
change this
little
shit. They
niggas.
really here to change it. We just gotta direct them right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's it.
Direct
So
that
let's go.
energy
Let's go
somewhere
into
else.
this next topic, man.
Oh,
So,
Ha ha.
yeah,
What's the
motherfucker.
next topic?
Too black for
Y'all
BET,
lunching.
baby.
Fat Joe the molester.
So Reno, I don't know anything about that. Do you want to come in on that?
on what?
Well, Fat Joe's hype man is
He said come.
I saw that shit.
He made
You
it.
know?
Fat Joe's
Wow.
hype man is
Yup.
allegedly saying that
Fat
Fat
Joe
Joe
been on the
made him
road.
do all this sexual shit with underage
On that Diddy
girls
shit.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazed
Fat Joe
the
been on the
industry.
road,
What did
period.
you expect? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You thought Joe
I'm
was
wondering
going
where
to
that
be
came from,
fucking.
though. I'm wondering where it came from,
I
though,
can't
because
imagine. I can't imagine
it
Joe
came out
doing
that
some shit like that.
You better fuck this bitch.
it came out that Joe supposedly had a hit out on 50. It came out that Joe supposedly what else some other shit he did. Somebody's at him because of something because him and Jada got that show, and I don't think it's doing that great. But I think at first I thought he probably was saying certain shit just to try to spark some controversy and get some views. And I think it was working. But
Clickbait.
he said
Hey,
something wrong about somebody, and they like, "No, don't play with me like that." And now they targeting his ass.
usually when shit like this happens, he's made someone upset in the higher echelon. Usually they made somebody upset. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. You know, they take oaths and shit. He went against something. So that's why this shit happened to them. All of them. Everybody they put out there for you, they've already been selected, man. And the veil is lifting. This is the information age. All this shit's coming out. This ain't nothing new. I've been grooming this shit for 30 years about the same shit that's happening right now. So I sit back and look at it like it's a movie because it's funny to me.
Yeah,
It's
for
more
real,
gonna
it
come
really
out.
is.
Parents, because these little
really
bitches
is.
shouldn't be running
why I be
around with
laughing
their
all the
little
time.
jellies on and shit. Get your motherfucking kids in check, you
Wow.
dirty
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
he absolutely right. He absolutely right because
Whoop ass.
since digging in the crates when
Come on,
Fat
man.
Joe was just somebody. He talked back on them days when he could have signed this person or he could have got this. He was connected to somebody all the time at all times.
Come on, man. You
He
see
never was big, but we was always wondering why the fuck are you here?
he had a
Why
pass,
are you
man. He had a
always here?
pass. And
He
now he
had a
got a
pass for
podcast right now.
No, hey,
Come on, man.
bro. He had a passport. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on,
From
man. Come
somebody.
on.
He had an all access passport from somebody.
He was getting
Come on,
that
man.
dirty.
Yeah.
And that's
'Cause
the
he done put
crazy thing, right? So he got a
he put every
passport.
he Skrilla,
He
he
got a
put
passport
everybody
from the
on, but he
black
wasn't
community.
necessarily on.
He got a
To this day he
passport
not
from the black community, and
he
then
not a
you
platinum
got.
artist. He not a
But
but
hold on, you
he's
got fucking who is it? Triple Sace or whatever, basically saying that he's racist.
yes, Cuban Link
And
too.
he
I've
got a
heard that.
pass
I've
from
heard
the
that.
black community.
From the Bronx, where hip hop started too. The boogie down.
If it wasn't from the Bronx,
The boogie down.
Fat Joe's.
KRS don't claim it. KRS don't never speak of him ever.
the teacher.
This is the bro.
Go ahead, Breeze. I hear you.
Hold up. But Fat Joe is racist? That's what y'all said?
So,
Hey, I ain't say that.
Been
we
They
didn't
did get on him
say
for
it.
saying they did get on him for saying nigga a lot. I don't know if
We
I can
didn't
say
say
over
yeah.
here, but
So it's actually been said by some of the
Yeah.
Terror Squad members
Yeah.
that it has been heard in the studio, and I wouldn't call it racist, right? He basically was trying to uplift his Latin brothers and at the same time delift or whatever the fuck that word is, black people.
D-lift.
But
Never heard of that.
Skrilla, what's funny is if that's supposed to
Skrills.
have any merit, he actually put on more blacks than he did because his squad, Terror Squad, never really did anything.
Yeah,
They got a name,
Facts.
but they never
He
did any.
tried.
But the big L's, and the Papooses and the Remys.
Remy,
He did
yeah.
things for the blacks. He did things for the Browns.
Well, he made his money
helped-
from
he
them.
helped-
How about that?
Yeah, he helped the Cleveland
Facts.
That's
Browns
what
turn
they
into the
do.
Ravens.
That
You know what I said?
you a
He helped the
slave to
Cleveland
the
Browns turn
trade.
into the Ravens.
Yeah.
He did.
Of course, you're gonna use us to make money.
I see
Facts,
you, G
facts.
Major. I see
Green
that.
But
at the
isn't
end of the day,
isn't Remy
at
isn't
the end
Remy
of the day, it's
Browns to the
Spanish?
green.
Ravens.
No black or white.
I feel like Remy's Spanish, or maybe she just
Remy
appropriated.
ain't.
Goddamn
Remy's just a
Spanish.
black bitch from the Bronx. She ain't
That's his
Spanish.
sister.
Maybe she just
That's goddamn.
appropriated.
And that dude always he always lusted over in front of Papoose and shit. I used to peep that too.
Fat Joe,
Oh,
my
wow.
boy.
Oh my
Wild
God.
business.
Yo,
Yo.
You ain't know that?
go
I
ahead.
know now.
Go ahead, Breeze. What you
Wild
got to say?
business.
Fat Joe is a
My
white.
type of shit.
You said he's white?
Yeah, he's a white guy. He's
Would
a
he be having his little curly hair and shit?
old white guy.
Back when he
He's
was a kid,
Irish. He's
looking like
an
my
Irish
grandpa.
Cuban.
He's got a lot of,
Irish Cuban. That's dope.
you know,
That's
the,
deep.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Sounds right though.
Cubs.
Go ahead, Bob.
No, that had
He's
to
got a
happen down
buffet
Florida somewhere.
pass.
he the blue-eyed devil.
Yep. John,
I
tell
never
you.
knew.
Luncheon.
I never known Cubans to make it too far up north, and I never known Irishmen to make it too far down south. So that's interesting. Very interesting.
Ass
I'm
nigga.
trying to tell you, man.
It's mad Cubans in New York
Ass
though.
nigga.
Oh,
These
okay.
youngins
Well, there
wanna
we go.
steal
Then my
baby.
bad.
So look,
I'll stand corrected.
He faking.
Yeah,
so
my
look,
bad.
I want to start some shit right now.
It's
I
cool.
know this shit right here is going to get
You
some
always starting
temperatures
shit,
boiling.
man.
I want to get some
That's what you
temperatures
do.
boiling right now,
Come with
right?
it.
That's what you do.
Do it.
Go for
And
it.
I'm gonna ride. I know you can feel me on this because
Come
you're
on.
right there in Georgia, right?
Come on. Come on.
So right now, like motherfuckers is going nuts about this situation.
No diddy.
So
What's
there
that?
is a young lady, and I don't like to say names, right? Because that's when we get sued. So there's a
Dirty
young
bitch.
lady that was in Georgia. Now she's not a dirty bitch. I want you to hear this first.
Georgia.
And basically, what happened was because of Georgia law, she died. Okay. And a lot of people feel like she died because she wasn't given the proper medical attention.
I don't know about this.
I'm not familiar with that either.
Oh
I'm
my
here.
God.
What
This
happened,
is
yo?
crazy. So basically, she went in there. She had like, I don't know, don't quote me on this, a headache or some shit. And they basically said, oh, you'll be fine. Take a couple of Advil. Well, then I guess she probably had an aneurysm. And because of Georgia law, because they're not allowed to abort the baby because she was pregnant, right? They kept her alive.
Kept her alive.
They kept her alive for so long
Yeah.
that her family said that her body was actually decaying.
What?
No.
So what about the baby? What about the baby?
So the baby was actually removed from her.
Okay.
Came out retarded.
No, they say that the baby is going to be a miracle child.
Wow.
That's a blessing.
Now,
It's a
this is the thing. So a lot of the family members are saying that she was basically treated like a science project. That they kept her alive,
Okay.
just because of this silly fucking law.
Yeah.
Just to incubate the baby or something else?
Yeah,
No, they were incubating the baby. So they basically kept her alive, right? Just as because of the law. But my thing is, the baby is okay.
Oh.
Now the baby is in an incubator, but they're saying the baby is going to live, right?
I get that. Okay.
Now this is my thing. A lot of people are upset about this. A lot of people are saying that they didn't honor her because they never took her off of life support. and they didn't just let her die. But the reason they didn't do this was because she had a child.
Oh yeah, that's
inside of
that's
her.
understandable.
I get that.
Yeah, that's
I get that.
understandable.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, they needed to keep her
Yeah.
alive so the baby could live. That's a
Yeah.
that's a plus. If
Yeah,
they
because
would have killed her, the baby would have died. And
that's
so yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
That's
I'm
what I
not
was
mad
waiting
about
for. 'Cause I
that.
was
I'm not
like,
mad about that.
yeah, I was waiting where it was going because I was like,
Right.
if she had an aneurysm, that means she was brain dead.
Right.
And then when you brought out the fact that she was pregnant,
Yeah.
they got to keep that. They got to keep that. They got to keep
That
that
makes
life, man. They
sense.
got to keep that.
Yeah.
That baby
Then
didn't
why
die
is the
along with
family
her.
so
The baby
upset
got a
about it?
chance.
Right.
Why is the family
They do
saying
that with
that she
shooting
wasn't
victims, and
honored?
they
Who
do it all.
knows?
That happens all the
The
time. That's
family
normal
probably got
practice.
the
It
damn
really
bill.
is.
They
Maybe
got the bill for it.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's
Somebody got
exactly
that
what
bill.
happened.
Oh, you know what I mean?
And got to
But yeah,
and got to
that's
raise the baby too.
I know why the
Yeah.
family was upset.
Why?
Because the father did not come
Don't do that,
again
Buck.
after the baby. I'm sorry. The father did not come and visit the baby or the
Okay,
baby's
that's
mom.
necrophilia,
that,
Buck.
Buck.
We don't want to
He
talk
didn't
about
visit
that
the
right
baby.
now.
Damn.
Don't do that.
So for everybody that asked, the baby's name is
Rest in peace, by
Chance.
the way. Rest in
You're
And the
probably right
baby,
though, Buck. But don't do that. Though.
Yes.
the baby weighed in at about 1 pound and 13 ounces, and is
Preemie.
currently in the
But
neonatal intensive care unit.
Dad probably
But
was like,
they
"Damn,
expect him to be okay.
let me stop."
Did they say what part of Georgia that is?
Yeah, give me a second.
That's cool. No,
He
it's
got
cool.
he got a beast computer over there. He got all the algorithms.
Rose is drunk.
So this happened in Atlanta's North Side Hospital.
Okay. I'm familiar with that. That's wild. I know
North
they didn't
Side?
publicize that shit down here, man. We didn't even hear that shit. Oh, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that. That's deep
Look at all
though.
the exclusives.
You need to watch
Exclusives.
That's deep.
So what do you think, Reese?
Rest in peace to the baby's mom.
Skrilla uses his white half to
God
get
bless
the
his son.
exclusives.
Oh, okay. He got connects, huh? Gotcha.
So what do you think, Bree?
G wow.
I don't understand. I don't understand the family.
Oh man, let me stop. That's crazy.
I don't understand why the family was against it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a child from someone that died. You know,
Right.
And
Because they got that bill, like Buck said.
Nah.
The hospital made the decision, so they'll take that. But
right,
the pops, I don't know
Take
if
that,
she was a
take that,
jump
take
off or
that.
whatever to him. So he may be like, damn, or her parents or her sister or
but
whoever.
still,
Well, that was
So
free,
I
Joe.
would like I would like a random update on it if you could follow up on it.
Likewise. That's deep.
Daddy was like, damn.
Well, you guys also understand too, from the medical perspective too, is implied consent. So let's not go crazy on the thing, but what person, let's just say that the pregnancy was wanted and everything. Now you have implied consent, and I don't know. I know most mothers out there would absolutely willingly give their life for their child.
And the father may have wanted the child. We don't know. He may have been in love with her. He might have been the one to say, "Yo, keep on, yo."
Well, Grandma ain't want that motherfucker.
I'm sure they did.
No,
Right.
Grandma was tripping.
Because the baby living
Grandma
on.
was like, they dishonored my daughter.
The daughter living
they don't
on now.
understand
The
that
baby.
shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
wild.
Yeah.
99.9% of the time, that's a blessing in disguise, right there.
Exactly. Come on, man.
I guarantee you, she on a cloud. She was on a
Huh?
cloud the whole time, looking down like, damn, they can at least do my fucking hair and my makeup.
Right.
What the fuck?
Right.
I'm
Are
just
you
a
wild?
kid and
That's
shit.
what's gonna
So,
happen.
you
you know,
Overall,
sisters don't play about they
She
fucking do my
wild.
fucking do my lashes, refresh my lashes. What the fuck?
That's crazy, right
Give me
there.
a couple stitches after after the babies come out.
Shit, they
That's
said
Let me
that
know
bitch
I'm
was
so tight.
rotten though, yo. Like her body was fucking decomposing. Like there was worms in that motherfucker.
That's crazy. I
crazy.
can't necessarily
Maggots
believe
and
that part
shit.
because she has to be alive for
Yeah.
the baby to get the nourishments and
Right.
the vitals from her body. So I
Right.
can't believe that. Somebody exaggerated that story.
Well, let's
But
go into some sports, man.
it's an interesting and touching story though. But
Yeah, it is.
exaggerated.
Let's go into some sports, man. So they're saying that
Gonna win.
fucking Angel Reese has filed
I
with
will
the
fuck the
U.S.
shit out of him.
Patent Office.
You talking about that?
Damn, where'd that come from? Damn.
I said, let's go into some sports.
You talking about that dude from Baltimore?
That wasn't me. It wasn't
I
me,
don't
man.
know.
But
Reno like that bitch.
yeah,
Man,
it
she
probably was
got a
Reno. It
fat
wasn't me.
old
That was
ass.
Reno. Yeah, that was
She got a
Reno. It
fat
wasn't
old
me.
ass.
She
got
do,
Barney.
but she said she don't like to be sexually glorified. So
Who
don't
fucking
do.
cares?
Let's not do
Nobody
that.
likes to
I'll
be
bust her.
sexually glorified except for my
Let's not
nuts.
do that. Let's not do that. She don't like
I'll
that.
bust her.
She doesn't like that. She doesn't like that.
Give me a stubby.
She doesn't like that, guys.
Hey, look,
She
when
doesn't like
she's a
that.
guest
She'll
on
show it,
fucking
but
late
she'll
night
show
luncheon,
it, but you're
that's
not
when
supposed
I'll
to look at
stop
it.
it.
She'll show it all the time, but you're not supposed to look at it. How dare you look at her?
How dare you?
How
So this is
dare
the
you?
crazy thing about her, right? So basically, Caitlin Clark, her fucking arch nemesis, is
Yeah,
always
she's a
talking
beast though.
about
She's actually a beast though.
how the only rebound she gets is from herself, right?
That's
So
true.
she took it to a whole nother level and she actually trademarked the terminology knee bounce.
I thought you were gonna say she started licking her own pussy. I was like, damn, I'm trying to find that shit. Reno, send me the link, goddammit.
Isn't that crazy? Like, so she fucking everybody's basically saying that she throws so many bricks that and for those that don't know, she is like a rebound queen. She's like the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA, but most of them are her fucking bricks. So she said, you know what? I'm going to trademark the terminology me bound. What you got to think about that, Breeze?
Well, that dude, Caitlin Clark, man, you know, she been going.
That ain't no dude, man. Cut it out. That's a white Nubian sister.
She do got a strong jaw.
Yeah,
she do look like a man.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, I'm starting.
That's
I'm starting.
That's the chick that got held in Russia.
I ain't like her at first, but she's been getting beat up on the court, and I'm starting to like her. Man.
Yeah, she's dope.
She don't cry, complain. She just ball back. You know, she'll fight back.
Yeah, she don't back down for shit.
But she
reminds me of when we used to ball back in the day when motherfuckers would scratch you and elbow you and like street ball shit. Like this new shit is
she's like the Steph Curry of the WNBA. That's what she is.
Yeah, she does. She absolutely is.
She got
a dick to show it
to. And she does have a boyfriend, so who's pegging who?
I don't know, dog.
Hey, that's how it be sometimes.
He got to put a bag over.
Back shots, straight back shots.
That's
he
what
said
she
back
likes.
shots.
Yeah, straight back shots. Don't go too deep though. She'll love you.
No balls or no balls.
Just don't look at me.
You don't want a chick like that loving you.
First thing about Reese, man, is her fucking attitude for real.
She ain't
that part, boss.
That's why.
Yeah, she always trying to fight.
Basketball player, but the person, man, she sucks.
Which one?
Angel Reese,
the big
Angel. Yeah, Angel always be mad
Oh,
about
yeah,
something.
She's
always mad
arrogant
about
as
nothing.
fuck.
Yeah, man, the big talk.
She's arrogant.
Baltimore.
You like her?
3
Reese
BET
is like
awards.
the Jay-Z
three
of fucking dribbling.
3 BET awards for sports and shit, and that's why Clarissa spoke up and was like, "Damn, I thought
Hey,
accolades
Reno.
had it, you know."
Reno, they said dribbling.
Dribbling.
She dribbles on my balls.
Damn.
Dribbling.
Sheesh.
Look it up.
But let's talk about the way that it seems like the whole WNBA has it in for fucking Caitlin Clark, man. I mean, every single one of them is like knocking her the fuck over. They're like, stay down, bitch.
She keep getting up though.
That's because she makes. That's because she's making money than all them broke ass bitches. You know how much she gets so much money for endorsements and shit? They hate her.
Or maybe it's because she's a man in a woman's sport.
Joanna,
She
man.
definitely is. She
Joanna,
definitely is.
man.
That dude
Evil ass.
Stop playing, Caitlin. Don't sue me.
The knife and shit.
she look like Carrie on Dumb and Dumber.
She got the Mac.
Joanna.
Joanna.
Like I said, Joanna, man. Who actually
you
watched
wanna?
that fucking movie?
She got the nutcracker chin.
Bitch, get your head and fuck your balls up.
She looks like Bruce Willis. Boom.
She looks like Tom
She
Hanks.
looks like Nick Nolte. I mean,
Oh
my bad.
my
Nicolas
God.
Cage. Nicolas Cage.
She does look like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, her name is Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas.
I think it's dope that she actually likes dick, because most of the WNBA bitches, you know, they're carpet munchers.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's just a front for everybody. That's all.
looks
She
like-
don't like no dick.
They all own whole.
She just like dick on the red carpet.
Caitlin's first.
Nah, man.
They all own holeless underwear. They got dick holes in their underwear.
Oh my God.
Somebody's going to
That
hell.
was y'all
Yo.
wild as shit.
Yo, I got another one,
Yo,
man.
hey, y'all
I
ever
got
fuck
one
with a
more
bitch
topic to
hey,
close
yo,
out the night.
Yo, y'all ever fucked a bitch? Yo, off topic. Y'all ever fuck with a bitch that played ball before?
Nope.
Nah.
I thought you were gonna say
Dog,
we ever
dog.
fucked a bitch that had a dick.
Dog, I fucked with a basketball player bitch, man. That bitch was freaky as a motherfucker, dog.
Did she peg you?
She slam dunked me.
So is this a
She was 6'3".
She was 6'3" and she put the dick in me.
And
I ain't trying to hear that.
5'9", so
I
shit.
ain't even trying to hear that. I ain't even trying to hear that.
Dog, she was
God
fine.
damn.
Tall, light-skinned joint with a fat ass.
in Tijuana?
Oh, red bone joint. Nah, this is a basketball player joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Girls only had sex in Tijuana.
yeah me and Skrilla know a 6 foot chick that she don't play basketball though.
Oh yeah. She sings jazz notes.
She ain't never fucked me though. You know, that reminds me of this one chick, man.
He's in a place. He's in a place with his wife, so I can.
That reminds me of this one chick back in the day, man. I remember like I met her at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And she had these big ass fucking like swamp feet, right?
Was she
I thought
life
you were gonna say
support?
titties.
And
I thought he was gonna
pregnant?
say big titties. Damn, my bad.
Nah, she had these big ass swamp feet and shit. And she was, you know, she was tall, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
And
she had big
I
titties and big feet. You right.
And I talked to Nino and shit, and he was like, "Yo, man, that girl bad." And I was like, "I'm scared to kiss her. She might be a dude."
was she a Yeti?
Who
Was
you
she a
talking
Yeti?
Damn. Nah, it was this Joan.
What's her name?
It was this Joan I met at a
Time.
hospital and shit.
Oh.
Was her name Bigfoot?
And she was like, "Why you don't never want to kiss me?" I'm like, "I don't know.
She
I'm
was going
just
through the
chilling."
transition.
I felt like she was, man. I felt like she was transitioning right before my eyes.
Her name was Sasquatch.
Her name's Steve.
It was
Her name's
it was
Steve.
Sasquatch. It was Sasquatch.
I couldn't even imagine it. Could you imagine?
It was Sasquatch Kia.
Breeze, could you imagine that if you get a bitch home and she pulls out and you pull her fucking drawers down and she's got balls?
She had she ain't gotta have balls. She could have had an elongated clit. There you go. She ain't had to have balls, man. But if she had
I've
balls,
seen
that
one
means
of
she was the
those.
whole. Yeah,
Reno,
that
send
was.
me
Yo,
the
you
link.
ever seen that shit though?
Reno, send me
You
the
ever
link.
seen that? The girls with the big clits? Ew.
I did.
Send me the
Only
link,
one.
Reno.
But I heard about a lot that on the low
Vanessa
when the
Del
guys was
Rio
talking
had a
about it, I
good
was
one.
like, I want to meet this chick.
Oh
Because the
my
shit's super
God.
sensitive. But other than that, yeah.
Chick with a dick.
No.
Hermaphrodite.
It didn't qualify because it didn't have balls. And it wasn't over an inch.
So is that the qualification? Like,
It might have been nine.
balls?
It might have been
It's not a
9/10
dude?
of an inch, but
Did
it
it
wasn't
have
an
a
inch.
Did it have a head? Did it have a head?
Like I said, it might have been 9/10 of an inch, but it wasn't an inch.
Oh my God!
Shit, that sounds like me. I'm not quite an inch.
Man, cut that shit out. You be slaying all the sisters, man. Cut it out.
When the lights go dim, I'm African.
African.
Look, I just want to say this. I want to thank the fact that women do not understand measurements. Thank you, women.
Yeah, thank you.
Shit.
For what?
Because a bitch would get 3 inches and be like, yeah, he got like 10 inches.
If they love you, it's gonna be the world until they don't love you no more. Then it's gonna be like, but if they love you, yeah, it's gonna feel good because they love you.
Yeah, then when they get mad at you, they're gonna say, "You're not
the
only one with the big dick."
Yeah, that's what I heard. You know what I mean?
Put that little thing away.
Right, but when they love you, it's like, hit me with that fucking strong, Big Daddy.
I ain't never had that.
That's the thing. You always know when it's that last time. You know what I'm saying? They don't act the same. Like you fucking them, they not making
the last time.
You know what I'm saying?
They give you that rest.
Did
They
you
give you
put
that
it
resting
in
bitch
yet?
face. They give you that resting bitch face like you never hit it before. Damn, this is
your
what
last
we
time,
doing now.
nigga. You better get it.
You skeet battle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man.
That's when you turn.
This is
when you turn the lights out and tag me in.
This is the first part of the show, y'all. It's the end. Thank y'all for coming through, all my friends. Every Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. It's the late night luncheon, and we are the frat boys. Thank you, Skrilla, for coming through, my man G Major.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? My man Dirty, the dirty one.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I can't forget about Ethel. Hey, yo, man, DJ Buzz Beats, take us out. We'll see y'all next week, you dirty bitches.
6 in a holster. Guess it's time to post up. Here's a 9.5%, so put it on your coaster. Crush it like a monster. Party like a rock star. If you get a freaking problem, I can be a sponsor. A drunk motherfucker who parties like no other. You can't hang, but you'll never be the buckster. But hold up, wait, let's do some shots, everybody. Ask anyone who knows I'm the last to leave the party. The first to get it started, Mr. Fucked Up and Retarded. And highly regarded as a king of the shit. I get fucked up quick, cause only I can do this. You can't outdrink me, so cross it off your list. I'm as drunk as I can get, guess it's time to dip.